one that was like velvet and had an ankh on it.
Oh.
Okay, no, that's still legit. That's still legit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was, like I said, I listened to like lesbian music naively and
Did you have
grunge.
your hair
And,
like all like split down the middle and then like kind of greasy gelled down?
No.
And no.
No.
No?
My hair was clean and gorgeous.
Oh,
My hair was
okay.
amazing.
I forget you were a princess.
I still am.
I know you still are. An elven princess.
Now I'm trying to imagine your hair like raven black.
But a princess who listened to grunge, like
Show you
there's
a
such a
picture sometime.
juxtaposition there
There's
that
not,
I find
like,
really
I don't have any
interesting.
pictures from, like, before digital, basically.
Oh,
but,
really?
But
No
my hair has
Polaroids?
been dark since then, so.
I just
No
find
Polaroids.
that juxtaposition really
My
interesting.
mom might, but.
When I was a young child, I was blonde with curly hair.
Are you fucking joking?
I shit you not. It was amazing, and I thank God there are also no pictures of that. There's a picture left, and I don't know where it is, and I'm completely okay with that.
I think the only non-baby pictures that I have left, I already given to Liz, which is me in uniform when I was in ROTC.
Oh, really?
Yep.
He was a cutie.
Aww.
He was a super cutie.
Aww.
It's true.
So, how about we introduce ourselves? Who's up?
God damn it.
And that's okay. Joe didn't do it.
I'm trying. Oh,
Someone do it
it's
for
Joe's
Joe.
turn.
Joe's
Let's all
gonna do it
just
for
sit
him.
here and wait until Joe goes.
Yeah.
So what are you doing, Joe?
Hi, everybody. I'm trying to figure out how to host the stream. It's not like
'Cause
I've
it's not
ever
showing me that
fucking
it's
done
live,
this before.
so
No, me
I'm
neither.
having trouble.
Though I do see it on, like, I see it here. God damn it. Hi, everybody. My name is Lizzie the Bold. I am a part-time, oops, sorry.
All right, so it's.
I am a part-time streamer.
we're
Full-time
live.
badass.
You totally took your finger off. You're going next.
A part-time streamer, full-time tech guru, and Twitch professional.
I like it.
And I am playing the rogue gnome. Alius of Clan Dunsemi. She is amazing, and she is incredibly talented and intelligent. She is the leader of the group, and really, you can't go wrong trusting absolutely everything she says and doing everything that she tells you to do.
Yep, sure.
I am glad I'm not part
Much like
of
me.
this.
Also, she just hit level 3, which makes her like the most unequivocal badass of all badasses.
Did anybody tweet the stream?
Yes, I just
Okay.
did.
I should retweet that.
Yep.
Now I gotta fucking retweet that shit too.
Yeah.
And apparently I'm Nick because I took my finger off.
Pro
the
stream.
nose.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
you did it.
Right? See?
I didn't know. I thought it was like a one-time thing.
Pro
You only
stream.
have to do it the first, and then it goes clockwise,
It depends.
like logic.
It depends on which rule Anna sets in the moment.
Now that we
Sometimes.
understand.
Sometimes, yeah.
Well, hi everybody. My name is Algernon Bolden. I'm a developer over at Hairbrain Schemes. We make games like Shadowrun Returns, Dragonfall, Hong Kong, The Acropolis, Golem Arcana, and now BattleTech, which you can catch at BattleTechGame.com. I'm getting
Yes.
way good at this.
Yeah, it's great.
And today I played for you Lenny Stone, the Paladin of Law and Order.
Dun dun.
And it's official now because he hit level 3 somehow through the power of magic. Night classes by mail just dropped on his lap a degree in full paladin because now he's taking his oaths.
You think you have,
But I have no idea.
Oh
but
shit.
you have no idea.
This is a diary.
You think you know, but you have no idea. This is the real world.
No, it's a diary of. The real
What?
world is if we stop being nice and start getting real. That's the
Oh
type
yeah,
I'm
no, you're right. You're right.
into V generation.
My
Dun, dun,
parents
dun.
blocked MTV.
Please.
Really?
I remember
Yeah.
when MTV played music.
So do I.
That wasn't a real MTV. That was when the MTV
For
was
the brief
actually
period of time I had
music
access
television,
to
not
it.
MTV.
I heard you on the wireless back in '52, lying awake, intent in tuning in on you.
It's your turn, Anna.
Oh, hi. I'm Anna Geeks.
Anna Geeks.
I am a more or less full-time variety Twitch broadcaster and also now a full-time CEO and producer for Geek Space TV.
I
Space
didn't have
TV,
to
which
slow it
plays-
down.
We've got some amazing shows on there. Check it out. I am not a full-time sleeper. I don't get enough of that. That's really all I've got.
You only
I
have
am
time
playing-
for 2 full-time things.
Yeah, and so sleeping is only part-time, which is why I'm really fucking tired. I'm playing Cecil, the Tiefling Sorceress. And I'm very excited. Tonight's gonna be really exciting. We're on an airship. Where are we going, Eric?
What are we going to do without Joe's notes?
I don't know. Joe's the note keeper. I don't even know what we're doing.
I mean, we basically spent all of last episode fucking around, like,
I thought
creating
you
our
were the one that took the
empire
notes.
of
Yeah, in the
skateboards.
game. In real life,
Well,
I
I mean,
let
but
Joe
it's
do
certainly
it.
not us, is what I'm saying.
Are we in Ravenloft right now?
Yeah, could be.
be.
Oh, we were just flying over mountains. Oh, okay, no. This is good. This is good.
So you finished up your census.
We're super
Yeah.
high right now.
Man, I'm so high right now.
And you were able to get the engine back to
Yes.
Cantrice, who then agreed after she put it back on the airship to fly you to Frostwing Peak.
You are leaving out, though, the most important part.
Which
The
what?
census.
No, the budding empire, the budding capitalist empire that
God.
we've set up.
We spent like
That we spent, like,
half of last session setting
almost
up.
all of last session setting up our ability to manufacture and resell these
Splanks.
splants?
Splanks?
Splanks.
I think Splanks.
Yeah, it was
Splanks.
space planks, right?
Why are they space?
They're not space.
But I do
They're
recall
skate planks.
skate planks.
Oh.
Skate
They're
planks.
skate planks. Splanks.
Splanks. Yeah.
I was just going off
Totally
of
not
Leviathan.
space
I mean, that
anything
was-
at all. I
that
mean,
was
where would you have
deeply-
gotten that from? Clearly, not any sane show on any sane network. I mean,
Definitely not Leviathan.
ridiculous. No,
Distant
no,
Stars
no.
that you can see on Geekspace TV on Wednesdays at 7 o'clock Pacific time.
Oh, goodness.
No, never.
Nope, not at all.
So how did you set up this budding empire of Splanks?
First,
Very careful.
by securing our manufacture and exclusivity contract, along with a witness and what is the word I'm looking
Notary.
for? Notary. To ratify that contract with the blacksmith who is manufacturing, and the price, and his inability to like go behind our backs, and what explicitly our cut is. And then we secured some inside help from some of the locals with establishing a commission structure so that they can go out and sell the splanks. And then for each referral that generates a sale, they get a small cut of that. And then all of the remainder comes to us as the entrepreneurs who have done absolutely no work because that's how capitalism works.
I'm trying
See,
to find
it's
fault with it.
thievery by another name. My family would be so proud.
Remember, run for local office.
And also, yes, run for local office. Also thievery by a different name.
Yeah.
And I guess there are dwarves now, and we're like flying and in a hot air balloon and whatever. Like plot, sure. Let's go.
But really, it's about
But
the
really, it's about how
the,
much money I'm gonna make.
the Splank Empire. Sure. So you guys just crossed over into the grayscale peaks, and it started to get incredibly cloudy and foggy to the point where you can barely see off of the bow of the ship. And Cantrice is up at the helm, and you see her flipping her glasses to all different colors, trying to gain her bearing. And she says, "Don't worry, we'll be fine. Fine.
I wasn't worried until you said we'll be fine.
What?
Is there anything I can do to help?
Dad, get up on the bow. We might have some company soon.
What do you mean by company?
You'll find out.
Do they have pastries?
But I doubt it. Why do you need pastries?
Because they're tasty and delicious.
I like that. That's a great idea. Do you have any?
Yeah, but they're special.
cool.
Oh, no. You don't want these when you're flying.
Why?
They inhibit motor function.
Nah, it's fine. Here, have some.
No.
And you see her. She flips one green lens down on you, Cecil, and then one blue lens on you, just to try. And you see her. Both of her eyeballs go in two different directions.
That's kind of creepy.
One pointing at each one of you.
That's disgusting.
Like an iguana.
I might take a
Iguana?
bite. I might take a bite.
Here you go.
Not
They're a little stale.
too bad. I've made better. I think.
See, that's what I'm saying.
I'm not surprised. Where's Sully?
These are the royal pastries. I think
I'll
he's
use-
sleeping.
Where's Sully at?
You see Sully walking back and forth along the deck of the ship, just kind of pacing to himself.
One of these states.
Has he had a drink in a while?
No, it doesn't look like he has.
Did we pack like an entire like?
Multiple kegs
Yeah.
for him to drink. Yeah.
He's gone through it.
All right.
Feeling I know all
Everyone,
too
let's get to the
well.
bow. Apparently, there's gonna be trouble.
Lenny, roll me a perception.
Oh, great. No, I got 4.
As you make it to the bow, you just hear whooshing coming from further out. You can't tell what it is, but you can just hear a flapping.
Can I take a look?
Huh?
Sure.
What am I rolling? Perception?
Yep.
Alright. I can do this. I believe in me. Not perception, though. 4.
The exact same as me.
There's nothing out there. It's just some birds.
That's a
Maybe
really
my-
large bird.
Maybe my hawk friend is back.
Your hot what?
Hawk! Hawk!
Oh, the one you scared away.
No, the one I
21.
pooped on.
Perception.
Where are you on the boat?
On the deck.
Where?
Uh,
Front, back, left, right.
I am.
Crow's nest.
Oh, definitely not in the crow's nest. I am at the front, left.
Okay. So you see Lenny on the tip of the airship, and as you're looking across the bow or across the edge of the ship, you see a wing come, just a golden wing come cutting through the smoke and fog. And then on the other side of the ship, you can see another wing cutting through the smoke and the fog.
Of the same color?
Same color, same golden, bright golden color.
Lenny?
Yeah.
How big are the birds supposed to be?
Is it feathered?
Can
or-
you, wait, is it feathered?
It's scaled.
Lenny?
Yes.
Lenny?
What?
Lenny?
What? I'll walk over.
Lenny? She's like inching away from the edge. Lenny, I saw a wing.
Yeah, we're in the sky. There will be wings.
No, no, Lenny. I saw a wing on this side,
Like
and then I
chicken
saw a wing on
wings?
that side.
It's probably just a
Take out?
flock
It
of
was scaled.
Cecil,
weird.
you
Take
see,
out.
as you start to look up, you can see flashes of fire on each side of the boat.
Ooh.
Lenny?
But that's it. You don't see any. You just see fire flashing,
Ooh.
cutting
Lenny?
through the fog.
Yes.
Lenny, big wings. Lenny, big wings.
Big.
Big,
What?
scaly, golden wings, Lenny. Big wings, Lenny.
Professor Fizbit.
What are you
Lenny?
doing up there?
What?
Allie, you saw
wings.
wings.
Yep, that's about right.
Big
What?
wings.
What is it?
It sounds like dragons to me.
Big,
You
big
didn't say
wings.
anything about dragons.
You didn't ask.
Lenny, next time we ask about dragons before we get into ships with
It's okay.
crazy
Cecil immediately
Lenny.
runs to the edge with wide, childlike eyes.
And as you get to the edge, Cecil,
Lenny, dragons
you
don't like
see
us.
a wing come literally about 5 feet in front of you, just and slice through this fog.
I
Oh, God.
want to prestidigitate some some gentle down feathers to brush across its wing as it flies through them.
Okay, so you reach out and you make feathers come across the right wing.
Just to gently caress as it goes by.
And you see the wing flap a little, just wondering, like almost like it's tickled. And it just cruises through.
We have pastries!
Well, what color did you say it was again? Or did
And
we
now
get
you,
to-
Lenny, you see 3 or 4 more wings encircling the airship. You see them cutting in and out of the fog.
Gold.
Professor,
What? What?
are you saying dragons or dragon-like dragons?
What does that mean? You don't speak it right. What?
Well, if I remember correctly, metallic dragons are supposed to be good.
Yes, maybe.
Wait, why are they good? Are they?
I'm going to pull out my glasses
Wait.
to detect good and evil.
Okay.
What do I see?
You can see as these wings.
Bless
You see about 5 or 6 sets of wings crashing past the airship, but you do see traces of lawful good coming from within these wings.
Alios is okay? They're like me.
Oh God! Oh God! Oh God! Are they gonna come down here and lecture us? Sorry. Are they gonna come and be all pompous and say that they know exactly what's right and what's wrong? Are they gonna try and guide us in our every movement? Are they gonna demand money from me?
Turn around, walk away,
Lenny, where are you going?
pull a cup of coffee, sit down in the bow, and pour it, and just sit.
Lenny, where are you going? Lenny, where did you go? Lenny, why'd you walk away?
There's dragons over there.
What makes you? I don't want to be over there. I want to be over there even less now.
So, I'll actually
I don't
go.
need judgy dragons. It's almost as bad as High and Mighty trying to kill me and also prove their superiority dragons. Hey, dragons!
And as you say,
some marijuana?
and as you say that, you see one dragon come into sight and make its way around the mast of the boat and then crash onto the deck, and very much risky business slide across the deck and stop in front of you, Lenny.
Hello.
I'll
What
use
are
hides
you
behind
doing
Lenny.
here?
I'm-
And you?
Hiding.
And you? What are you doing here?
What are you doing?
We're all high up here.
What's up?
Your friends are strange. What are you doing in these parts?
We are flying.
What came you here to do? And are you evil? Are you bringing pain and destruction into my dominions?
No, for I am a paladin. I stand up, full of thing of law, dung dung, and order as my sword glows bright with goodness.
Very well. I am Talcorm.
I'm Lenny Stone. I would shake your hand, but you're quite a bit bigger than me. Shake
Not
a claw?
too much. This is actually a gold wormling.
Oh, okay.
It's a baby.
Well,
Hey!
maybe-
I don't tell you what you look like, do I?
You literally just told me what.
What? Did I say something?
It's a wee
I
baby.
think so.
A wee
Good?
barn?
Yeah. Are we talking?
We could be.
it's a small dragon.
It's a baby dragon.
Is it a baby?
No, he's probably older than all of us combined.
Oh.
Still a baby dragon.
What did she say?
She said you're very handsome.
Thank you.
You want a pastry?
Do you have one?
Yes. I think I still have some non-intoxicating pastries.
Uh-huh.
No, I think we do. You haven't worked your way through all of them yet.
Go into the stash of good pastries.
Not bad.
Yeah, a little stale. We've been traveling for a while.
Interesting. Why are you traveling this way?
Why not? Why are you traveling this way?
I'm the guardian of these lands.
Really? At such a young age, you must be very proud.
I am.
Wait. Does every region of this place have a dragon, like, that claims dominion over it?
There are many of us, some for better and some for worse.
Sort of like Callistra.
Don't utter that name in my presence, or I will chop your head off.
That's not very lawful.
That's not very-
good.
I can't believe we disagreed on something. Really.
Well, don't trust us. We're not exactly fans.
Good. Because we might have had a problem if you were.
Nope, not at all fans, and not at all here upon her bidding.
We are here to
Wait, what do you
lawfully
mean?
vanquish
Are you being sarcastic?
evil
No.
or something. I don't know.
Are you here trying to help her out?
No, we're here trying to help the king.
Ah.
Elvis, have you heard of him?
Who?
He's got some very nice shoes.
Shoes?
Elvis.
Who?
Elvis, the king.
Elvis?
Yeah.
Oh, ow,
Wrong realm.
Oh, sorry.
ow. My spleen just like ruptured from that one.
No, you're right. That was somebody. I've
Why
known
you
him
gotta
for
throw
a
that shit in
while.
my face, AJ?
All right, you don't have a spleen.
Why
Sorry.
you gotta throw that shit in my face? Oh my god, AJ. Why? God damn.
Anyway,
I'm fucking done.
you asked why we travel. We are going to the Eastern Lands to meet a dwarf. And I begin to actually explain the entire story because I think if I did it in person, it would take 15 minutes. It goes something like, there once were some spiders. The spiders got captured by one individual.
Oh, so now we're
This
telling
sounds
the
like
story.
we need to do this in a Fresh Prince.
I know, like,
Tell.
dun 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 dun
So
dun.
now we're not getting in
Dun,
trouble
dun,
for
dun,
telling.
dun, dun.
Let him
Wait.
tell. Let him tell the story.
I don't think
Story time.
In West Forgotten Realms, born and raised. In the
Let's-
Sapphire Kingdom is where it spends most of its days.
stealing that Max.
Underneath the floor. The other bigger spiders says, get out of my neighborhood.
It was close. It was really good. It was really good.
Next week, I just need to come up with a rap just so that I can get that out of my mind. I need to wash that clear.
I don't even know all the words to that song.
But yes, I really
So
count our
tell your
entire story,
No,
leaving
no,
out.
do it. Do it. Tell us. I wasn't here that session.
You really want me to do this without Joe's notes? So I don't know if y'all know, but Joe is actually our character note keeper. And so if I ever had any lore questions, I just looked at him.
He's the one with the laptop.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is you were reciting the entire story that you swore never to recite.
No, I'm reciting
to
all
these
the
dragons.
story.
And then you yelled at me for reciting.
No. There is specific things we're not allowed to tell, which is the things that are part of our secret laser club, which I
Wait,
will not
what
mention.
things? What things are you not supposed to?
That's a good point. I will say that we're on an errand from
Is
the
there a
king
point?
to go visit a dwarf for a great task
No, I
that we
was trying
cannot
to trick him
say
into
under
telling.
lawful good oaths, which you must honor being a lawful good person.
So you're telling me you're going into my lands, but I can't know why.
Because I
Because
promised not to.
The king has sworn us to secrecy. And
Mm-hmm.
we cannot break that oath on purpose.
Have you ever broken it before?
I actually legally can't. See, a Revelin certificate of of competence, Paladin School, School of the Spiraling Lotus.
Interesting.
No, ginger. Spiraling
wait,
ginger.
I wonder why it hasn't been signed at the bottom. Maybe you haven't taken that oath yet. Interesting.
Look, I'm away from home right now. I finally got my last accredited course. I sent it in. I'm pretty sure I got at least a B+ or better. I'm golden. If I look at my math correctly, they would have graded it at least a month and a half ago. Today is literally the latest day that I would have been rejected, which I will not be.
He's not getting mail right now.
I should be an accredited paladin.
Right.
You definitely are, Lenny.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We believe in you.
He studied really hard.
Good for you.
Thank you. And you know what the first tenet is of being a paladin? Honesty.
Well, what about the little one over there?
In West Philadelphia, born and raised on the playgrounds where I spent most of my days.
Well, I mean, what trouble could she cause?
Has she broken her oath?
I'm so cute.
Did
I'm,
you
Actually-
take one?
I'm so
Not that I'm aware of.
cute. So cute.
I still haven't heard it out of her mouth.
I'm so cute. AJ is not AJ. Lenny is the leader. I let Lenny speak for me.
I didn't think you even took an oath.
I'm just a simple gnome.
I don't think she even took an oath. I didn't take an oath. I have no idea what we're doing here. I just want to go home.
Interesting. Where's home?
The
Far
realms.
away. The realms. I don't know what that means either.
Strange.
Yes, I am. But really, I find the normal is very boring. Wouldn't you agree, fair dragon friend?
Yes, I think you're right.
Thank you.
And he flips over and rolls over on his stomach. Like this?
Pedants? Do you want us to rub your belly? Is
I
this
don't know, is that the thing that's appealing to dragons?
do you want us to rub your belly?
I don't know. Do you want to?
Kinda.
Sure.
Alius goes over and rubs his belly.
And you see him like shake one claw and then his tail whips around.
You're such a good worm.
Lenny, make me a dex save.
I miss my kitten.
What a good worm.
I miss my
12. Oh, wait.
You're so
12.
lawful.
kitten. He's almost 12 pounds.
Lenny, you see Tallcorn getting pet
Yeah.
by Alius, and then his tail comes flying off and knocks you off your feet in a state of excitement.
Am I close to the edge? No.
No,
Ugh.
you're just flat,
Um,
staring up on the
Don't push me.
at the air from the deck of the boat.
Talcor, maybe we should do this on the ground.
Sure.
We're not natural flyers.
Well, I am.
Yes, but would you be able to save all of us if we plummeted to our doom?
Not my problem.
I'd probably be fine. Maybe.
I wouldn't be. I'm rather heavy.
You are a
That
perfectly
doesn't
sized
actually
worm.
make a difference. You know,
I am a perfectly sized gnome.
you still have
Okay.
a terminal velocity, a speed at which you will fall, no matter how much you weigh. It's more
wanna-
about
you-
wind
wait, you wanna what?
resistance and gravity and density.
Do you like take passengers?
I don't know.
I would give you more belly rubs.
Okay.
Lenny, boost me.
I slowly get off. You owe me so much. Put her on Talcor.
Ah, I am Alius, the unburnt.
Use the dragons.
So you get on Tolkorm's back, and you crawl up to his neck, and you can find a couple scales that you can grab onto. And he says, "You better hold on."
I'm holding on.
Okay. And he runs. He takes 2 large steps. You can see his claws gripping into the deck and peeling up pieces of wood as he rips off and launches off the starboard side of the boat.
I'll go
You're
cast
insane.
Mending.
And as you
Chase after casting Mending.
as you see him launch off, you mend these little pieces of wood, and they just reform, and And Cantrice says, "Thank you.
You're welcome.
Sometimes they're a pain in the neck. These dragons. They don't understand what they're capable of."
That's true. They're very powerful beasts, creatures,
So-
creations. You know what I mean.
Why didn't he tell us about them?
Huh?
Dragon Rider!
Why didn't he tell us about them?
I figured it'd be kind of fun for you to see them firsthand yourself.
What happens if they didn't know that metallic dragons were good and they attacked?
We would have been fine. They wouldn't have attacked anybody.
This is so cool!
I'd somehow... coffee, more coffee.
Coffee.
And
This is amazing!
Alius, Talcrom jumps off the side of the ship, and you are now shooting straight down towards the ground. And he starts to do barrel rolls as you're diving. Now make me a dex check.
Yeah!
Please don't die.
Oh, the 19.
Okay, you are
Plus
in
much
complete
stuff.
control.
He said just Dex.
Yeah, dex check plus your
16.
dex saving throw. So that would be
Oh.
whatever you rolled plus 5.
Oh, 16,
Yep.
17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
And you might be. Are you proficiency in dexterity?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you can add your proficiency too.
22,
that's
23.
Basically, like, dex save
Yeah.
was what I figured. So
So you're able to maintain a firm grip on several of Talcrum's scales, so nothing is shaking you off right now. And then after a couple of barrel rolls, he shoots back up in the air, and now he's flying alongside of the ship with you on it, and you can see Cecil and Lenny still on the deck, and you can see Cantrice up at the helm.
Hi, honey.
Hi.
I see
Hi, honey.
Having fun?
Yes!
What would you like to do next?
I don't know.
Are you
So-
gonna actually let go?
So at
Not
the-
once he starts moving. Like,
he then does he does a corkscrew up, and then shoots over the deck of the ship and back under it. And now you can see the bottom of the ship as you go underneath.
What's the bottom of the ship look like?
Looks like the bottom of an airship.
any
Just
sky
checking.
barnacles that we should be?
There are barnacles on the bottom of this ship,
Huh.
but
Sky barnacles.
sky barnacles, they're everywhere.
Barnacles.
Scarnacles.
I will start fashioning a net just
You
in
walked
case.
right into that one.
Oh, is there like some netting?
Yeah.
I'm gonna hook like one of the ropes up
Scarnacles.
just in case she
Scarnacles.
gets thrown off, so I can throw it at her.
Okay. And you come out the other side of the ship, and then Talcrum goes all the way to the top of the balloon, and is now floating on top of the balloon.
This is so cool. You do this all the time? You just fly everywhere? That is so amazing.
I agree. But let's get back down, and then he basically lumberjack rolls down the side of the balloon, and you can make me one last dex check.
Sure. $17.
And he keeps rolling and rolling and rolling down the balloon and lands back onto the deck of the ship.
Alius just tumbles off of his back. Ah! Lays all legs akimbo on the deck. Big ass shit-eating grin on her face. Lay, that was amazing.
I bet. I'm gonna stick to like the deck where it's safer-ish.
Oh, that's so much fun.
I'm a ground-dwelling mammal.
You, Mr. Dragon, are freaking awesome.
I know.
Not humble, but I'm totally behind that.
So is there anything else I can do for you while I'm here, seeing as you mean to cause no harm in my territory?
Is there any dangers we should be aware of?
Oh, there's dangers everywhere.
Any in particular, especially when dealing with dwarves?
Dangerous.
Dwarves?
Beep, beep, beep.
Which dwarves?
I'm trying to think if the name is secret or not.
Hmm?
I'm trying to remember if the name itself is secret or not. Then I would give the name of, if I wrote it down. Actually, I did not. Ah, I missed you, Joe.
It was Burnt Beard Stonehammer.
Burnt beer. I swore I had that one. Oh, it's on page 3. Burnt beer Stonehammer.
What do you want with him?
We have many questions to ask, which will help us get back home. We're from a faraway land, and we know only certain people have knowledge to get the gems we need to go home. All honest, and none of it has to do with secrets.
Mm-hmm.
What you know about my honesty?
I'm like an Aes Sedai. That's all I'm saying.
Christ.
Well, all I can tell you is he's a bit of a prankster, so
Really?
watch out. When
Like-
you've been cooped up in that mountain for as long as he has,
I just want one straight shooter. Is that too much to ask? Someone just to give me the facts.
Just the
just
facts,
the facts.
man.
what am I doing?
Well, you're close. Like, I want more views and less of crazy.
Tricksters.
Mm-hmm.
So far, we've met maybe 2, maybe 3 people who are serious and stoic and take their job seriously. And
I
we
take
met a lot of
myself
crazy.
very seriously. Wait, I'm unemployed.
From where she lays upon the deck, Alius lifts up one hand and says, I take my job extremely seriously, and I take great offense to that, Lenny.
Going on. Other than that, I have met either people who are trying to lie and cheat the common person, not you. I met evil dragons who have evil schemes. I've met crazy gnome. I've met very intelligent and eccentric gnomes.
You bet your straight pants you did! What the hell that means?
I met ogres with gambling problems. I just want a simple exchange.
And protection rackets.
And was there protection rackets?
I mean, sort of.
Can't things just go straight forward for once? That's all I'm asking. And not an adventure. A standard adventure, if you will. By
Not
the
my
book.
problem.
Okay, so he's a bit of a prankster. Is there anything else we need to look out here? Like ambushes, monsters.
I doubt it.
Okay then, I think we're good. Hopefully we'll be in and out of your kingdom in less than 48 hours.
Fair enough.
You have any questions, ladies?
Thanks for the ride.
Why are we going to see dwarves?
To help us get home.
How is seeing the dwarves going to help us get home?
Asking them questions about knowledge that only they have.
How will we know what questions to ask them if only they know?
I have the questions to ask, but I cannot because of my sacred duty and oaths I gave to the king.
Aha! How will you ask those questions if you've given an oath not to ask those questions?
The dwarves are the exception.
1 second. I'll lean in. I'll pull out the thing's called Riordan's Rules of Law. Section 3.
Is this Tigimancy? Did
No,
you
this-
multi-class while I wasn't looking?
This is not legitimacy. This is part of Paladin School. This is the sacred oaths and bylaws. Bylaws. And
It
bylines.
sounds like litigimancy to me.
There's a little legitimacy minor in Paladincy. Just think about it.
I guess in order to be lawful good,
You have to know law, otherwise it will be chaotic good.
And something like that.
Look, read this line right here. 7b. When dealing with oaths, when you have to ask sacred questions to people not participating in said oaths, but directly related to said oaths.
I don't speak whatever language that is.
Good, because I don't think I do either.
you didn't minor in litigimancy.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody does.
I don't think it's very nice to disparage his minor.
Well, it's better than his major.
His major's just fine.
What's wrong with Paladin? Paladin is a very good major.
Lenny, Alius sits herself up. Lenny is a very good paladin. He has been a very good and steadfast and wonderful employer.
Are you trying to fool me?
Maybe a little.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
You are. It's okay.
Do you want more belly rubs?
No,
Yeah.
not. Wait till we're on the. Oh God.
Belly rubs.
Deck save.
Any decks?
9.
Poof! You get bowled over again as
Oh.
Talcorm's tail goes flying past you.
Sorry, Lenny. He has genuinely been a very good paladin, though, and a very steadfast and stalwart companion.
What do you think?
That sounds about right.
Fine, I will let you pass then.
Thank you.
I still don't know why
Thank
we're
you.
here. I said I still don't know why we're here.
I would think your friends would tell you.
She didn't take the oath. We're not allowed to.
I don't really understand it either.
Did you take the oath?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
I don't know.
Honesty, courage, compassion,
Not that
honor,
oath.
duty.
No, not that oath. The other one.
Yes, but they are interconnected.
The oath I took was something like I solemnly swear I am up to no good.
I think I took that one too.
Have another pastry. Have a.
Whatever, I'm neutral good. It's not like I'm evil up in this.
You're only neutral good.
Oh no, I'm not chaotic good. I'm neutral good. Do you really think chaotic good would have come up with our amazing capitalist scheme?
That's a
Do you
good
think
point.
good would? I mean, like we can stretch the bounds of what good means.
I actually think you're close to like lawful selfish and neutral good.
Close to what?
Lawful like
Lawful selfish?
Yeah.
What? How can I be a thief and be lawful? The very definition.
Organized crime.
That's true.
Organized crime is
That's
very lawful.
true. That's true. That's true. They did
just
kick me
operate by
out
a
though.
different set of
They did kick me out though.
rules, yeah.
That's a good point.
I was really shitty at it. Alius says none of this. This is all Liz because according to Alius, she's amazing at it.
So, how much further until we get there?
What?
How much further till we get there?
Buzz shouldn't be long now.
Good, because I miss touching the ground.
And you see Talcrum just take off, and you see 5 other gold dragons come into the flying V formation around him.
They're totally gonna score a goal.
Up into the
Danger
danger
zone.
zone.
Bye.
Bye, dragon friends.
Thank you for the ride.
Bye.
Now I just imagine him as they're flying away, like doing like this.
Take a ride into the.
But as you see them leave, the gas and clouds start to dissipate, and you can see the eastern kingdom beyond these grayscale mountains. And it looks, Simba, it looks beautiful. But there are pastures, there are, the plains seem to go on for miles upon miles. You see foothills, you see mountains. Nothing seems foreboding in this land.
Verboten?
Verboten.
That's
But-
weird.
Cantrice, you see, all right, it's coming up.
What's coming up?
What? You don't see that giant mountain to the right?
I'm coming out.
Alright, I look to the right.
And as you look over the right side of the boat, you can see a spiraled mountain that is surrounded by clouds and snow. You can actually see precipitation.
A precipitation of precipitation.
Prestidigitation?
Down, down.
Are you precipitating this?
Precipitation? Am I?
Should you
am
participate in the precipitation?
Did you Yes. Participate in the prestidigitation of the precipitation?
No.
Possibly with a backup?
Why?
Hold up.
But you can see that this peak is still within the mountain range. It's not a solitary peak. It's within the grayscale mountains as they form across the land.
Interesting. So it's like almost an extension.
Mm-hmm.
What's over? Who's there?
What do you mean? That's where we're going, you fool!
You successfully summoned a Frithiel.
I cannot wait to land.
And Cantry steers the ship towards this peak, and you realize that looking down, you don't see any entrances in. Just one almost, it's like a landing pad that comes out of the top of this mountain.
That's problematic. Everyone on your best behavior, because if we have to run, this is the only way out.
I'm sorry, what?
Best
I
behavior.
wasn't listening either.
Best. I'm always Lenny. I am always on my best behavior, Lenny.
Yeah, Lenny. She is always on her best. I don't know. I need a nap.
That's a whole different behavior.
Maybe switch over to the sativa, please.
What do you mean by my best behavior, Lenny?
Just be hands off of anything you see unless expressly given to you by our host.
Don't steal anything.
Yes.
See, Lenny, that's all you had to say. Why can't you just be playing with me, Lenny? We understand each other, Lenny. We have a bond, Lenny. Just say, Alius, try not to steal anything. And I would say, Lenny, I will make a genuine attempt.
Alius, do not steal anything, please.
Lenny, I will make a genuine attempt.
Lenny!
I got nothing here. There's something I can do with this one.
Hey, look, Sully's passed out.
And Sully passed. You had actually seen Sully pass out at the sight of the dragons.
I shall
He's
lift
not
him up.
just sleeping off his hangover?
No, he's scared. He was scared stiff
Oh, wow.
because he didn't have any alcohol in him.
Oh, scared stiff.
I shall pick him up and take
I'm
him
going to tweet
downstairs
that
to
shit
bed.
at Joe. 1 second. We have bonds, Lenny. We do.
Dracophobia.
We do. What?
Dracophobia,
Oh.
which is a real thing.
I thought you said something else. Nothing.
Yes, I shall put him in the pillow fort. And then after that, I
Fort. It's not a forge. It's a fort.
That's why I said fort.
I thought you said forge.
How can there be a pillow fort? You
I
can't
mean,
Goodness, that would be amazing! This is like a magical device where you forge pillows of epic softness. This has to happen. Oh my goodness, new life goals!
Maybe
It's incredible.
after we've got the seed money from the splanks,
Yeah.
then we can try some pillow forging.
I
But
don't
in the meantime, the fort will have to do.
out of character, all I can see now is like when you do the hammers, one of those squeaky hammers that you give kids. It goes,
Squeak, squeak, squeak.
so I would put him into bed, and then I would just put a little emergency flagon of mead into his arm, like a little teddy bear, a quart.
And you see his nostrils flare up at the smell of the mead. And as he's breathing, you see a little bit of mead come out. He's sniffing so hard that some of the mead comes out of the top of the barrel, but goes back down, and then comes back out and a little bit reaches into his nose and goes back down.
He's either going to drown from inhaling it or he's going to absorb it via osmosis.
I'm pretty
I'm-
sure he'd be okay with that way of death.
I'm pretty sure too.
I'm pretty sure B is going to be the winner, though, somehow.
He's protected
I really
from the
feel like you
bees.
captured his essence, Eric. Every time I look over there, it's like, oh, Joe is here.
Yeah, it's
I think
just the hair.
It's in the
It's
yeah.
the hair
hair.
that tips you off.
I just wish I had colored markers.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just the monochrome hair. It's the only fault, really.
Yeah.
Yeah,
After
it's
that,
like, oh, Joe's here. What did he do to his hair? Oh, wait. That's the thought process
Yeah,
every single
yeah.
time. Really.
I like the attention to detail, like how that one leg is like half the size of the other leg,
the only thing is missing
and that the opposite
Joe.
arm is like half the size of the other arm.
He's,
No, that's-
he's
that's
really just trying.
perspective. He's like,
He's trying to put his arm
I
around
see.
Lenny. You know, like, hey, buddy.
Oh, right. And the other one is like outstretched.
Yeah.
Oh, it's perspective.
'Cause he's
Oh my
rolling
God, how
dice,
did I
you
not
know?
see that? See, I'm not an art critic. I'm sure Frithiel saw it and was like, wow, that's some really amazing
Yeah,
perspective
Frithiel was like,
work.
man,
Yeah.
Like,
Eric
shit.
can draw.
God
Yeah,
damn.
Like, look at that.
hello, my name
Why-
is Eric.
What? And I like to do drawings.
Drawings. No?
So the boat lands down on the highest peak of this mountain, and you see one archway. You see it's almost like a landing zone that you've come down on, and there is a walkway into the mountainside, and you see a 30-foot tall archway that leads into the side of Frostwing Mountain. And Cantry says, enjoy yourself. It's gonna be an interesting ride for you.
Are you not coming in?
That's funny.
Are you going to at least wait for us?
I can do that.
All right, 2 days?
Sure.
And make sure that the one downstairs is well kept for.
The what? Oh, yeah, that thing? Yeah, sure. You got him.
He's a tiefling. He's not a thing.
Whatever.
It's not whatever. You respectfully call them what they are.
I can do what I want. It's my ship. Do you
It
want to
being
ride
your
back?
ship does not negate his personhood.
He's not a person yet.
He's a person. Tieflings are
Fine.
people.
Fine, he's a person.
Was that so hard?
Whatever.
All right. I will go downstairs to come up with all the adventure gear for everyone, and onward. Cecil, are you hot? Well, are you higher than normal?
Maybe a little.
Onward! Are we doing like that hero stride?
Of course, the slow
Or are
walk.
we going to do the freeze frame jump?
Well, I think it's going to be the slow walk because the freeze frame jump
You
has
do the
to.
slow walk, I'll do the freeze frame jump.
I don't think it works that way. I start walking and the thing freezes while everyone else jumps. Do-do-do-do-do.
So, Lenny, you start walking down the gangplank that got rolled out or laid out, and you're walking very slowly, and the snow is now falling across the top of this mountain, and you're walking very much, you know, in a slow motion movie crawl
Yeah.
to this edge. Cecil, are you following behind Alius or okay? So as you guys make it to this arch, you see before you a giant statue of a dwarf carved out of stone, but you see his beard is
Giant
long.
dwarf.
It almost goes down to his stomach, but the inside has been chipped away, so it's two long pieces, and you can see that the stone on the inside of this beard is actually smoldering.
Hey, Cecil,
Yeah.
can you do me a favor?
No.
Please?
Maybe.
It would make me happy.
So? What you got?
Close your eyes just for a second.
No. Why?
Fine, I will put my hand, the one with the brand on it that's
He's
invisible.
trying to test it for the
then I'm gonna
heated
have my
fire
fist
resistance
against the
with your
statue.
fire immunity.
No, I don't know what he's doing.
You don't see nothing green lights up, but you do see its eyes turn to a flaming orange, and you hear it speak. It says, "What do you want?"
We have come to speak to the great owner of this establishment. We are here
Friend!
Yes, we say friend and enter.
Yeah.
Friend.
Wrong story. But you do notice around this statue there are 2 stairwells that go down.
May we come in without traps?
Why would there be traps?
Because every other place we've gone to has traps. And Calistro is really mean.
What do you-
Colostomy is really a very not nice dragon.
What were you doing with her?
Running away.
Actually, yes.
Yeah.
We went there to rescue the prince, the Darian's brother. And
Studio.
Studio?
we ended up talking to her. It was really
Just
uncomfortable, and we tried to leave as soon as possible. And then she ambushed us with a bunch of monsters. It wasn't really nice at all. It wasn't really hosting at all. So we just want a nice.
It's just made us a little skittish.
Yeah.
So what is it you seek?
Knowledge.
That's lame. What is it you want?
I want to go home.
I don't know where that is.
Me either.
I have a whole info dump to give you, but I can't until we actually speak face to face. But trust me, it's really big. I mean, like, really big.
Aren't you speaking face? Like he's right. It's right. You're speaking to the
I'm
statue.
pretty sure
face
this is
to
like
face.
a
Face
system.
with the statue.
Yeah, but he's like, I mean, he's giant
Wait.
dwarf, so you're probably like
Wait.
face to face.
I
Wait.
believe it's a spell. It's called intra-communications, or intercom, if you will.
So we're not talking to the statue.
No, we are talking.
You
to
are
statue,
talking to the statue?
but you're also
Yeah.
talking to the person who's talking to another statue.
You are making an assumption
Am I
that
making-
we are not speaking directly to the statue.
You're speaking to the statue.
See, Mr. Statue, he's very sorry to have tried to deny you your personhood.
Statue,
what?
are you a sentient statue, or are you speaking on behalf of a dwarf owner somewhere deep within the bowels of this great castle?
And you see his eyes just go dark.
You broke it.
He doesn't want to talk to you anymore because you were being so rude as to assume that he was just a mouthpiece for someone else. Maybe he has feelings, Lenny.
Are you enjoying yourself right now?
How tall is this statue?
About 40 feet tall.
What's its arms posed like?
One arm has a hammer in one hand, and the other arm is holding a tool that's over an anvil with a piece of iron in the tool, like he was beating the iron on the anvil.
Tricky.
How big is it?
About 40 feet tall.
Shall we just go downstairs then?
We have to solve the mystery of the statue first. Lenny.
But there's just stairways.
We
They're
have
open.
to spend the next hour and a half.
I walk downstairs.
Cecil starts climbing the statue.
You do? Okay.
I get maybe halfway through the first flight. I feel a disturbance in the force.
Wants to climb up, and whichever hand she thinks is easier to get to,
Okay.
and she's just going to leave a pastry on it.
Okay, so you would be able
And
to
then
get
climb
up
back
onto
down.
the anvil easier than up onto the
Okay.
arm striking it. So you can leave a pastry on the
On
anvil.
the anvil next to the hand.
Yeah.
I think that's a good plan.
Okay. Now you have
Then she climbs down.
Yeah. You have 2 ways that you can go down the stairs. There's a left and a right stairwell.
All right, fearless leader. Which way should we go?
Right.
Okay, we'll take right. Why right? Curiously.
His right is right.
And left is wrong.
So you're saying that lefties are wrong?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I can't think of any logic that refutes this. I mean, I can't think of any logic that supports it either, but
It's all in the name.
I just pick my
true.
battles at this point. Down the right staircase.
Okay.
To the
So
right.
you start to walk down the right staircase, and you see that the wall has been carved out in such a manner that it is perfectly hewn and slick. It is. There are no sharp edges. There are no rough cuts. And everybody can make me a dex check.
Why can't it be strength?
Wait. First, so like there's no stairs?
There are stairs. Yep.
All right. I only get a 10.
Okay.
24.
Okay.
6.
The stairs crack and form a chute.
That's what I was hoping
He
for
said
to
no
begin
traps.
He did not say no traps.
He
You
said-
asked for no traps.
He said
He
why
did
would
not say. He said why would there be traps? He didn't say there wouldn't be traps. He asked why.
You're explaining this to me as I am.
Yes. He's like, he said there would be no traps, and Alius is gliding very calmly beside him, going, Lenny, he never said there would be no traps. He just asked why there would be traps. It's a classic,
Cecil, meanwhile, has gone,
classic bait and switch.
So
I was hoping for this.
Cecil, you're at the front of the pack, flying down this stairwell. The chute now. Lenny, you're behind her, and Alius, you have the ability to steer yourself in whatever direction you want to go down this chute.
Have you ever seen that like
Could
an ice
I
skater who can go backwards and forwards?
conceivably make my way atop Lenny and steer him like a bobsled?
You could.
I will do
With your
that.
24, yes. You can
I will-
actually
I
you
will
can
do
make your
that.
way up, and you get on his shoulders, and you can wrap your
Climbs
hands
up.
around his head.
I figure
She
I'll
climbs up.
cast Mage Hand
Okay.
to like kind of start steering myself
Yeah.
and trying to race.
Plants herself on his stomach, grabs hold of the sides of his belt, and starts steering him. Just stay still, Lenny.
Or now you see
Risha!
the ceiling is now getting lower and lower, so it is only about 4 or 5 feet above your head.
Oh.
And
Stay down, Lenny.
Cecil, as you're going down and sliding down this tube, you realize in the distance, in about 20 feet, it's going to fork off and go left or right.
Right. Go right. Going right.
Wait, do I have it? I have no say in this.
All right, so you're going to get advantage on this because you left the pastry on the.
Okay.
But you see, as you're barreling down this tunnel, you see a stalagmite raise up out of the ground that you think you could get a hold of and steer yourself in a certain direction. So roll me a dex check with advantage.
Nat 1. And 19.
Okay, so which way do you want to go?
Right.
All right.
Right is right.
Right
Left
is
is wrong.
right. Left is wrong.
Since you're steering
And up is
Lenny,
right out.
And every time I take a right, as long as I'm ahead, then I say right.
right?
Yeah.
All right. So you see Alius, or you see Cecil grab onto this stalagmite and kind of do a U-ey around it and fly down the right path in this fork. And you start to. Are you going to go in that direction, or what are you going to do?
I'm going to follow, yes.
Okay. So you pull Lenny's head to the right, and I'll let you make a strength check to do so.
A strength
check?
check?
That's not going to work very well. No, it's just
16.
16?
Yes.
You pull Lenny's head to the right, and his body shifts with it and is right on the cuffs of Cecil as Cecil is barreling down.
Lenny, you could have helped me a little.
I can't see anything.
She clearly said right.
I can't tell what direction I'm going when I'm.
Don't worry, Lenny. I will guide you through this ordeal, Lenny.
Okay, just tell me what to do.
Cecil, as you're barreling down this right-handed tunnel, you see in front of you sheets of lava that are coming down. At every 4 or 5 seconds, you see a sheet of lava slide down in front of you. And this is about 15 feet away.
I didn't sign up for a platformer.
Is there
I don't
anything you
like
want
these
to do
kinds
as
of
this
games.
is happening, as you're getting closer and closer and closer to this lava?
Intermittent lava sheets! As a warning to them. And then I'll try and use the mage hand to, like, get my speed to where I think I can shoot through, and because there's no
Okay.
stopping at this point, presumably.
I mean, you could try. You could try and, grasp the sides and slow yourself
Yeah,
down.
where's the fun in that? Let's go.
All right, so you're going to mage hand to push yourself
Yeah.
a little further. Roll me strength.
Strength?
Mhm.
Well, that's shit. Can
But it's a great idea, so I'll give you advantage
Yeah,
on
like, can I use my spell attack bonus? I mean, it doesn't matter. Like, my strength is still +1, so I got a 14 on that.
it. Okay.
So I probably don't even actually need advantage.
No. So you take this hand and have it. You push off the ground and you slowly start to pick up speed, and you get so close to this lava that's shooting down like a slice, just in slices, that you can feel the heat on the tips of your toes, but it goes straight down and you swoop past it.
I figure I'm also resistant to fire, so,
Yeah.
you know.
Alius, you now see this lava shooting down in slices in front of you,
Okay.
and Lenny, you can start to feel heat.
Lenny,
Coming in front of you.
Lenny, all right, Lenny, when I say go, and she's going to start trying to time the sheets, when I say go, you're going to push us as hard as you possibly can so that we can go faster. Ready? Are you ready, Lenny? Are you ready, Lenny? Lenny, tell me you're ready. Lenny, smack! Lenny, tell me you're ready!
By power of Cisco.
Just so you know, thanks for the bits, everyone. You guys got one advantage roll whenever you want to use it.
Oh, sweet.
Well, I'm going to cast Bless right when I push off, which is one action, and I gain... Well, who's going to be the primary on this action? It's going to be her or me.
Whoever you want, it's your choice.
Is it
He's
a
the one
strength roll?
pushing. I'm the one telling him when. So
I guess it's all right. Oh, you can bless up to 3 creatures of my choice.
Oh, there you go.
you
when a
calling me a creature?
When a target makes an attack or saving throw before a spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add that number to the roll. So, okay. So did you hear that? For the
Nah.
next minute, you just roll a d4 with your normal saving throw and add in that amount.
A D4.
Yep.
Okay, this is a strength check.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 15 because of that extra.
So you push off, and you're pushing off the stone
AJ,
behind
do you want to
you.
know what I just rolled? I rolled an 18. I would have done better.
I don't like being in a platformer.
Platformers are the worst.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
As you get closer to this lava that is shooting down, Ali, you stick your head out in front, and you almost like the what's the thing on the front of a car, the hood ornament
yeah.
on the front of a car, and you get through as the blade of lava comes down and scorches your back, Lenny. And
Of course it's me.
Alius is just untouched.
Good job, Lenny!
I just bought this armor.
Lenny, are you okay?
I'm only smoldering slightly.
Oh, you look fine.
Am I smoking a little bit on?
Just like lay down a little bit, Lenny. Lay down a little bit. Pat it down. Pat it out. Pat it out. Pat it out. Pat it out, Lenny.
It's like it's almost like an air brake every time I go down.
Cecil, you notice now you're kind of swaying side to side as this tunnel is going up and down, but it's coming to another fork. Which way do you want to go?
Right.
Right.
You want to keep okay? So
To the right.
you also, because of this pastry, you see a stalactite now come bellowing out of the top of the tunnel, and you have advantage on your dex check.
Excellent. Let's do this.
That would be an 11 or a natural 20.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you, as you're sliding back and forth down the tunnel, you high-five the stalactite and push off of it. and fly down the right side tunnel.
More lava, probably.
Who's making the dex check?
On every roll or just strength? The D4.
Every roll, every saving throw.
Kick ass.
What's like? Am I included in that too?
Up to 3. And it lasts for up to 1 minute.
What's your? It's Dex, so 12.
What do you get?
12.
12.
You go left.
You could use advantage now.
Will you let me use the advantage now?
You can. You can
All
burn
right.
it if you want.
Yeah, go for it.
All right.
I feel like we don't want to split up the party yet.
13.
You go right and follow.
Okay.
You follow
Lucky 13.
Cecil down the right side path. And Cecil, as you're coming down this path, you notice that there are spikes now jutting out, and you see skulls and you see bones where people have been impaled.
This is not a happy place!
But
We definitely shouldn't have pissed him off by assuming he was not a person.
I didn't say he wasn't a person, I said he was an intercom.
Indraka!
That is, by definition, saying he's not a person.
Get on my stomach.
Okay.
As I say that, I am going to curl up into a ball and cast Shield of Faith, and so I'm going to hedgehog it down so that way if I get... if I hit by a spike, she will not be hit.
okay.
Friends, this I think might be the best episode ever. Or at least tied to last episode when we established our Splank Empire.
Oh goodness.
I mean, I'm feeling pretty good about this whole. I'm having a good time. Is what I'm saying.
So, Lenny,
I got to fly on a worm, and now I'm in a hedgehog.
you curl up around Alius, and Cecil, you're able. You can see all of
Sonic
these
the
spikes
Paladin.
that have come out, and they don't. You're able to make your way in between them. You clearly pick the right tunnel to go down, as all the traps have seemed to be already sprung. Lenny, you are crashing through this and breaking all of these lances and spears, and they're all now following you from behind with the skulls that were impaled upon them.
Alright, as soon as I no longer feel like I'm hitting through lances, I'll straighten out again and try to straighten up on my back so that I can be bobsledded again.
Oh, I feel a little sick. That was pretty awesome, but I feel sick.
Ow.
And now, Lenny, you see behind you about 15 spears that are now traveling with you down this tunnel.
I have a plan. You might not like it. I'm gonna try to turn my head so I can actually see ahead of me. Is there any bumps?
Is there any bumps?
Yeah, something I can, get into airtime with.
You could, if you were able to push yourself up, you could get a little bit off of the. You got about 5 feet of headspace above you.
Alright, with the next one, I'm going to bump up into the air and try to get my shield up and around so that I'm shielding
Behind you?
behind me.
This is not
Which means I can't see anymore. That means it's all up to Alice to guide me.
Oh, God.
I'm pretty sure this is going to be an athletics check.
Yep.
Oh, God.
Luckily, I minored in athletics. I was a double minor. Actually, a triple minor because I also minored in cleric. No, I switched majors from cleric to.
Oh, my God. You were a really indecisive fucking
25.
college student.
You manage to push up at the right time and then take out your shield and have it facing towards the spears
Oh, excuse me.
that are coming around you, but now you're blinded as Alius is covering your eyes.
I guess. Just tell me when to move.
Daddy!
Now, Cecil, you're whisking and winding through the rest of these as spears as you hear crack, 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 crack behind you as Lenny keeps slamming into them.
Everybody okay?
Only my spirit.
Okay.
I'm a little nauseous.
Onward!
How much further? I kind of want to get off this ride now.
And you see another fork in the road.
Oh god.
To the right.
The right.
Always to the right.
Lenny to the right.
All right.
Your right or my right?
This time, 2 spikes come out of the sides for you to grab onto, and you can make me a dex check.
Six. Unless I get advantage on that one too.
This one, yes, yes, you do.
15.
Okay. So you're able to pull.
Oh, I forgot to add the D4,
1d4,
as well.
Yep.
To the 6. Might have been a 10, maybe.
This pastry has served you well, as you seem to have received the blessing of this
the
statue.
blessing of the statue and pastry.
Yes. So you grab onto one of the spikes and hurl yourself down the right-hand path. Alius, you see the spikes now pull in, and you see Cecil go flying to the right. Whee! What do you want to do?
I am going to. Alius is going to take firm hold of the half-orc's head. Whip herself around so that she is instead sitting on his shoulders, facing forward, not in front of his face, hook her legs around underneath his armpits, and steer him towards the right.
Make me a strength check.
Can I assist by changing the angle of the shield to be like a wind?
This is all her.
We ain't going right.
Did you do your D4 as well?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I rolled a 4
Total?
total.
You fly to the left.
Bye, Cecil!
And Cecil, as you
Left is wrong!
Left is wrong!
But how about the great bay of Ansei, who said to the left, to the left?
Oh my god, you're right. The Oracle Bay of Ansei did indeed say to the left. Maybe. Oh my god, my eyes have been opened.
Y'all just don't know about her. Y'all must not know about her.
Oh, you are so right. Oh my god. How could we not have seen it?
Immediately slapping down the mage hand, trying to stop, and then I will try and claw my way back up and take the left.
Does that mean we're going left from now on?
To the left.
To the left.
you guys fly down the left-hand side. Cecil, your mage hand is pulling you up slowly. Roll me. They're going to be strength checks.
That looks like a 20 to me.
No.
That looks like a 20 to
I
me.
mean, it looked like it, but it wasn't. 12.
Okay. Cecil, or I'm not Cecil, Alius, you now see a set of spikes jut out of the tunnel and straight at you. It's basically 5 pikes that are pointed towards you now.
And there's spikes behind us too?
No, they kind of all crashed into the
Okay.
U, or into the fork.
I'm gonna fucking dodge.
You
Okay.
mean you're going to dodge for us, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just make
You
sure
can
that
dodge.
Spin him around.
I'm
so
gonna-
the shield
I'm gonna
is pointing
steer-
that way.
I'm gonna steer his ass.
Okay.
Oh, wait. This is gonna be a fucking strength check, isn't it? I'm gonna tell him to switch our ass.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to spin around so that it's shield forward this time.
'Cause
Okay.
he minored in breakdancing.
Naturally.
I mean, this is
You
cool.
had a really eclectic college career at that land of the spiraling ginger.
21.
Okay, so you turn, you grasp a hold of the side walls, and you manage to slide yourself and do a 180 so that your shield is now forming a protective shell with Alius around you, and you bash through these pikes, and you just see wood splintering throughout the tunnel.
You did a barrel roll.
Dun dun!
And then you feel weightless for a split second as you're falling straight down, and you just crash and land on a stone floor.
Oh, back.
Cecil, you're unable to get your way up using Mage Hand, and you fly down the chute, and you also feel weightless, but you crash into a pile of hay.
Ah, this was nice.
Did I look around? Is there just hay all around except the one spot I landed on?
No, when you look around, you see that you're in a cell with Alius, and you see outside of the cell a pile of hay with Cecil on it.
Oh, hey guys.
This only makes sense. This is some karmic justification for something I did in the past life.
How's it going? What did you do to get inside the cell?
My back really hurts right now.
That's illegal here?
What? Back hurting?
Yeah, is that why you're in the cell?
No, I think I just landed awkwardly. Do you know a chiropractor?
What's that?
A chiromancer. It's like a healing mage.
No.
They just touch you and they make a cracking sound and suddenly you feel better.
They
Nope.
reorient your bones. So we're in a cell. Is this cell
And
have a door?
It has a door. It's
Does
it's
the
an
door
iron cell.
have a lock?
The door is locked, and Cecil's on the outside.
I am going to
Hey, guys.
attempt to use my thieves' tools to unlock the door.
Okay, and that's where we'll take a break.
Ah!
Break, break.
Break, break!
Hey guys, what are you doing in there?
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Why did you almost spill your booze? Hacksaw? Anna's so funny. What did you do
I don't know.
at that moment? What were you doing?
I don't know.
Was that when she used her mage hand to try and stop herself to go to the left? To the left?
To the left.
Both of us in a cell to the left? In a box to the left? comic book that Steph likes.
Yeah, I know. I've read like the first like.
Kill 10,000 billion trillion gavillion demons.
It's
It's
actually
really
really good.
just 8.
It's really just one guy. His name is Richard. Everybody fucking hates that guy.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, Richard.
God damn it.
Richard!
Richard!
Richard.
I see you, Richard!
You truly are a dick.
What is that from?
Me. It's from me. Why do you have to steal credit for things that I think up?
I didn't steal anything. I thought it was a reference to something.
I don't know,
Stop
dude.
staring at me.
She,
I see that. Is she above or below me?
What?
Is she above or below me?
She's sitting on top of your stomach right now.
Oh, right.
Because you're laying flat on the ground
Bad.
as you crashed down
Beside.
into the cell.
There is no
Hey,
Team
guys.
Power Top.
Uh-huh.
We're all Team Power Top.
Hey guys.
He's Team Power Bottom.
Hey guys.
What?
Nothing. Just
Hey.
don't worry about it.
Guys, what did you do to get arrested?
I am going to attempt to pick the lock with my thievery skills and kit.
Maybe we should check for traps first.
First, I will check the prison door for traps.
Roll perception.
I still got my
It
D4.
has been a minute since I cast it.
No, you're definitely out of D4s.
Yeah.
Damn.
Also, it's a skill check, not a saving throw.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Um,
What am I skill checking?
So Cecil, you're at the door, or you're like holding on, saying, "Hey,
Sleight
what's
of
going?"
hand.
Okay.
And looking through the window.
I'm just gonna lay down here for a while.
Perception.
Not sleight of hand? Oh
No.
no, because I'm yeah, okay.
You're checking for traps.
Well, either way, it's the same. 22.
You find no traps
Now
on the
I'm-
door, but as you're looking around the door, you see two somethings start to slither behind Cecil and rear up, and it looks like two giant lizards,
Cecil.
but without any legs,
Cecil.
and they're
So
emanating.
snakes.
Yes, ish. But you can see they have I can speak today.
Mouths?
Their mouths are pointed out like beaks,
Like snakes.
ish, with
Is it-
fangs like snakes.
Do they
there,
also
like,
have
ants
like
on it?
fins on them and forked tongues?
No, no
do
forked
they have
tongues.
like a trifold like folds on either side of their heads?
They have almost tendrils coming off of their bodies.
Like snakes.
No. not
Really?
like
How many
tendrils.
snakes do you know have tendrils?
I know exactly what this thing is, and I can't remember the name because I actually binged on the Monster Manual last weekend. It's a lot of fun to start from A and just go through the entire. Anyway.
But you can feel heat radiating off of them. And Cecil, your back is getting hotter.
Yeah, what's up?
Cecil, there's giant not snakes behind you.
They're actually snakes.
Ooh, it's a snake.
There's snakes. Ooh, it's a snake.
Is that why my tail is getting warmer?
Yes.
Oh.
And you
Okay.
you can just hear them slithering up behind you as they rear up, and there's a shadow
are
looming
they-
over you now that you
Like
that you can see on the ground. Alius, you see these two snakes that are clearly fire bound, rearing up behind Cecil.
The statue said we could come down.
And they are just slithering.
Hold on a second. Let me get out of here and we can have a conversation.
Oh, hey guys.
She turns around and addresses these snake-like beings.
Really?
I'm sorry, I don't speak that language.
Not like snakes
Is that,
at all.
Is that partial tongue?
Really?
I don't speak partial tongue. Do you perhaps speak common, infernal, or gnomish?
And you just see them look at you in utter gibberish.
I repeat it in Infernal and then again in Gnomish.
And they're just sitting there looking almost like they're about to pounce on you.
Wait a second.
Hurry up, I'm buying you some time.
What
God.
skill do I roll? What skill do I roll in order to open the lock?
I'll give you survival.
Survival.
You could use sleight of hand if you want.
I do. Not that that's going to help. 12.
You hear one click as you're using your tools, but the door doesn't open just yet.
Hold on.
Cecil, what do you want to
Now
do?
Cecil is making up languages to speak to them and attempting to communicate.
Ah.
Ixnay. On day.
So Cecil,
Acte. Easel
Cecil, you've made up some kind of language to
Parcel
try and
tongue-like language.
Shit.
And they're
No.
just almost looking at you confused. Lenny, what are you doing?
I saw.
You see Alius picking at the lock, and you can hear a click.
I
Ooh, I
twist
learned hellish
around and
rebuke.
pull my pouch and pull out a silver mirror,
I don't know what that
and then I am going to point it directly at Cecil and say some words of inspiration, like those who uphold justice and investigate crimes. And then there's a beam of light that hits Cecil directly, and a peacock fan goes behind her as Sanctuary is cast upon her.
Do.
Don't. You're making nonsense. Don't be silly.
So now, until the spell ends, any creature who targets the warded creature must take a Wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attacker spell entirely.
Okay.
And it's for 1 minute.
So these two serpents are attacking Cecil right now. They have to make a save. What's your save?
Wisdom.
DC? What's your DC? It's going to be 8 plus your modifier plus your proficiency.
All right, and both the modify. Oh, right. I have a special for this. So that's 8 plus 2, so that's 10 plus 12.
One makes it and one doesn't. So you see one of these snakes go and bite at the iron in the cage, trying to get at Alius, but the other one tries to bite and whip its tail at. Holy shit, Cecil!
Did you roll in that 20?
Yes.
Okay. Was that on your saving throw to be able to attack me? Or
No, that was. I already did the 2 saving throws. One gets to attack you. One had to change and go to bite Alius.
Okay.
But
Rip me.
The iron bars protected you.
you take 8 points of damage from the bite, and then you start to feel fire run down your body,
I have fire resistance.
and you only take 3 points of damage from that.
Okay,
So-
so I took more than half of my health from that one attack.
Do.
Okay. And there's nothing I can do about that because you rolled a nat 20.
He did the peacock.
Okay, that's fine.
It's perfectly legitimate callback to
Alius, what are you up to?
network. I am picking that fucking lock.
All right, roll.
$15.
That only works as long as I don't attack them, right?
No, it lasts for the entire duration.
Oh, okay. Then in that case, as a reaction, I would like to use Hellish Rebuke on it and do 2d10 points of fire damage in turn back to it.
And
Unless
as
it
you
makes a
as
successful dex save.
as
for
you
half.
shoot fire back into, can you use anything else besides fire? As you shoot fire back into it, you see it kind of just dissipate.
No damage
No
whatsoever.
damage happens.
Oh, that's bullshit. I still.
15.
You hear click, 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 crack,
Uh.
and the gate busts open, and they're staring you in the face now is this snake, and you can just feel heat radiating off of it.
No, thank you.
Cecil. You have
It is hellish flames. Damn it, but no, it is
Yeah,
fire
it's fire
damage.
damage, yeah.
It says fire. I was looking for where it specifically said damage type, just to make sure that
Yep.
it wasn't special because fluffing stuff. All right. So, Cecil says,
That was not very nice. I was trying to have a conversation with you.
and then I cast Magic Missile, and I'm gonna go ahead and do it at level 2 because I think that that's probably warranted for this.
Sure.
And I don't know, does that only give me 1 extra, or does it?
Yeah,
give
you'll
me
get one.
extra,
You'll get
extra?
one extra missile.
That's bull crap. That is some bull crap.
So it's 4 missiles total.
Yeah. I need spell cards. Wah. Creates
Spell
one more
cards
card.
are really
Okay.
nice.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine.
Everything is awesome.
Really?
Everything is cool when you're part of a
Really?
team. She rolled really bad.
Is there a Mercy Mulligan in this game? I have never seen that many ones rolled in succession before.
Spell the hell out of them, says Candy Gambler.
8 points of damage. The minimum I could possibly do on that.
Everything is awesome.
You might want to physically throw that die in the garbage.
That has been, over the years, one of my best dice.
We don't throw it away just because it acts up every once in a while.
If it does it again, however,
That's not even acting up. That's like.
well, you know, that's potentially like a backlog of bad rolls that
Sure,
decide to get
sure.
it out all in one. Like that's
That was impressively
for,
bad.
for those that can't see the dice. I rolled 4 1s in a row on a D4, so it's not like it's a D20, but still,
Everything is
I am understandably irate.
But
I am.
I know you are.
Are you making fun of my vocabulary?
No. Why would I do
but
such
you
a
do
thing,
shoot
Anna?
4 missiles into this snake in front of you, and it pushes it back about 10 feet from you. Lenny, you see Alius unlock and open the door and have one of these snakes face right in front of her. That was chomping on this iron.
Is there a way for me to get past it without incurring an opportunity attack?
Probably not.
Okay then.
I mean, not and still be able to do anything.
I'm going to try something then. I am going to do a push attack with the shield. Bring a brief shield, and my purpose is to push so I can get in between them within touch range of both of them.
Okay.
So is that just a straight up attack?
You're going to roll me a strength first.
Strength. Okay. Natural 20.
Okay, now roll me to attack. To
Okay.
hit. You're going to hit one of them.
Yep, I just wanted one directly in front of Alius.
Oh.
What's up?
Roll another one.
Oh, yeah, you're...
Damn it.
What's that?
There's
It's
big
I
wild
almost
magic,
did too.
right?
Like it almost tilted over on
They're figuring the probability of what you just did.
15.
15, you hit.
Okay.
So give me some
It
damage.
was on a D4.
Well,
so
what's shield? It's just unarmed in that case?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. So that's just a D6, I believe. Plus strength. 8. I hate.
Murder something.
I literally cannot do less damage than she just did.
It's not
Yeah.
really what she does.
I feel really bad right now.
Yeah.
Gnome rage.
So, now that I've
Like,
done
and I
that,
blew a second level
Yeah.
spell slot for it. That's what pisses me off about it.
I know, I
Like,
feel really bad.
my first second level spell slot, and I blow it rolling minimum damage.
I do like this then with
It
my
was like negligible. It was like, psh, whatever.
with the shield up, barehanded. I will pat her on the shoulder and lay on hands.
Don't condescend to me. Oh, thanks.
Everything back.
All of it?
Yep.
11 points?
Yep. Oh, you're 11. I thought you were plus 3, so I thought it was 14.
It was
so-
3 points of fire plus 8 points of
Oh,
bite.
I don't know why I have 14 in my head. Well, you get all but 1 back.
I get all but 1 back. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
And Lenny, you have smashed the one snake that was in front of Alius and pushed it back about 5 feet.
Okay.
And you are now in between Alius, this snake, and Cecil and her snake.
And then I do, you shall not pass. They get disadvantage if they attack either of those targets.
Okay.
Plus sanctuary.
Don't worry, they're attacking you.
Oh, well then. I didn't think this plan through.
I'm guessing a 10 doesn't hit, right?
Nope.
But
it hits my armor.
But a 19 hits, correct?
Yeah. My tie goes to the hitter, right?
Yes.
Yes.
The first one that you pushed out of the way for Alius hits you for 3 points of damage, while the second one comes in with its tail, and the second one comes in to bite you 13 and 15. Which
Miss.
And the second one comes in to try and bite you and misses you twice.
Okay.
Alius, you see Lenny jump in front of you,
Stand beside me.
bash this snake with its shield, and start to duck, dive, and dodge the bites and tail whips.
So.
It's supposed to be with the shield. It's like bash, bash, bash.
Yeah.
It's like whack-a-mole.
Can I reposition myself, or would I have to like disengage first?
Where do you want to reposition yourself to?
To flank the whatever one is closest.
You can try if you want to make an acrobatics check.
If I just disengage and move, would I have to make a check?
You can disengage as a bonus action.
Yeah.
Then no, you can actually just disengage
All right.
and move.
Then I'm gonna disengage and move to flank.
Okay.
And then I am going to. Let's start with the bow. I'm going to use my shiny bow.
Okay.
Pop that sucker. Right in the kisser. Actually, I don't give a shit where I hit it, just as long as I hit it. 22.
That
to hit.
hits.
7 damage. Piercing.
Okay. You shoot it in the back and you hear it screech out in pain as you see the arrow stick in between its scales.
Take that, lizard demon. Snack.
Cecil? Cecil, you see Alius just shooting arrows in the back of this snake. You see one in front of you, but they're both attacking Lenny.
All right, I will. There's like very, very little I can actually do besides another magic missile, which is just depressing right now, frankly.
What happens if you do a magic missile that's more powerful than level 2 magic missile?
I can't.
Oh.
Because I cap out.
Why would you say something like that?
Because I don't understand magic. Or missiles.
It's trickery.
So I shoot another magic missile.
Cone of cold.
Yeah, I can't do that.
She can't do that.
I can
Candy Gambler.
I can cast fire spells, and I can cast magic missile and hold person if they were humanoid, but they're not. They're snacks.
This is the problem with having all one type of Pokemon. Plus magic missile. Go for it. It'll be great. That was a
15 points.
So you muster all of your rage, and you just fire these missiles out one by one, almost as in machine gun fashion, and you just see this snake blow to pieces.
Jerk face!
And all of the tendrils and tongue and scales just all start to land on Lenny and just cover him.
Really?
Sorry, Lenny.
Every time.
Sorry, Lenny.
It makes you look more ferocious, Lenny.
I'm supposed to be merciful and divine looking, not...
Ferocious.
Ah!
Say it with me now, Lenny. Gnome Reach.
No reach!
I'm not a gnome, though.
Doesn't matter. You've
Would
got
that be
to channel.
appropriation?
You have to channel your inner gnome
Reach down inside you, Lenny,
and find the mighty
and
gnome
find
within.
mighty gnome with it.
Yeah!
All right, I draw the great sword. Gnome. Rage. Just swing downward. I don't know how well this is gonna work. 14.
You hit.
I'm surprised.
That 14's the number.
Really?
Yeah.
So I have a proficiency of 6, so I rolled an 8. So, and that's 2d8 or 2d6 because I lost my special club. I missed that magic club of.
You're gonna bring it up every fucking episode,
Yes,
though, aren't
that
you?
was 2d8.
Yeah.
You know how powerful 2d8 is? I only have splinters now.
2d8. It's a variable of 2 to 16.
She's got a point.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 damage.
God damn right, Hacksaw.
So you take out your greatsword. What are you using to club this thing?
Hmm?
What weapon are you?
Let
do you have
the
out?
gnome
Oh,
be
the great
with
sword.
you.
I'm gonna cut it.
So you take out your greatsword and you scream out.
Gnome rage.
And the greatsword cleaves from head to toe straight through this salamander, and you see the snake just fall into twain.
Into twain.
Do not doubt the power of the gnome within.
Duly no. Yes, ma'am.
A little bit of prestidigitation. Get some of those guts off of there.
That wasn't very nice. We're here to talk.
Keep moving the table.
And
I'm
nothing
sorry.
nothing answers you back from the darkness.
Stupid jerk faces.
Are there any like dead bodies in any of the cells or anything? Like
In the one cell that Alius and Lenny were in, you do see some skeletons that have been
allow
rotted.
me to rephrase. Is there any loot in either the room we are
Then
in
loot
or
the room.
or the cells perhaps?
Good
from
question.
dead
Roll me a
bodies?
perception.
I am also going to search for loot.
You can assist her, so she'll have advantage.
I'll assist her. You can have advantage.
19.
Okay. You do find one skeleton that has a satchel on it,
Cecil.
and as you open the satchel,
I'll also use detect magic
Yeah.
to aid my search.
yeah, in the satchel you find 2 rings that
2 rings.
are clearly magical.
Clearly magic. And I mean, they're perfectly normal rings. There's nothing to see here.
Cecil,
Yeah.
if we find more rings of buffitude, we should probably give them to the one that we keep throwing in front of danger.
Well, maybe we'll see what they are.
We'll see
you
what
know,
they
I
are.
mean, give me a couple minutes.
They might
maybe
be
some
rings
Arcana
of
rolls
sneckitude.
You,
I
you
could
can
use
either
a short rest.
you need to do you need to study with it for an hour or cast Identify to figure it out.
Let's have a short rest so that I can also heal.
Yeah, I need to heal. I lost a couple hit points there.
It seems reasonable for us to like. Where did the salamanders come from?
They came out from. There's one hallway leading out from the south end of this
And like
room.
no door on that.
You
that
don't
we
see any
just
door.
gotta
It's just
close?
it's
All right.
it's an open hallway.
It's fine. Short rest.
Do you lock yourselves back in the cage?
Yes.
I would say we don't necessarily lock it, but
Well, I don't think they're able to open doors, are they? They're selling. They don't have opposable thumbs. I'm just saying.
I would like to investigate these rings. Please.
Okay. You do get your short rest. Nothing seems to come down the
What do we
hallways
heal
for
for
you.
short rest?
you can use a hit die of whatever you have.
You get to use as many hit dice as you have. You regain them after a long rest. You regain half of your total hit dice,
But on short rest, we can use up to our
Do
maximum.
we get like?
up to your maximum.
You roll one of your.
But they're total
die.
for the day,
D8.
though.
No, I
So-
know.
so
I was
you
just
have
wondering if
3
maybe
you have
I got
total of
more
3.
every level
Okay.
or something.
So you can use up to 3. You roll 3 if you want to roll 3. To get them back after an 8-hour
Well,
rest,
that's
you get half of them back.
Oh, I
Not
see.
bad, not bad.
So
I'm
you
only
can-
missing
you
3
can
hit
apparently,
points,
he's
and I have a
saying
D10.
You can apparently roll more
That's a
than
little
one
overkill.
if you want more.
You know what? I'm going to
And then,
lay hands on myself for
but
the
you
3.
can only do
Okay.
that like 3 times. You can only roll 3 dice without a long rest.
I am back to full health.
Basically, yeah. Do that thing. The rings?
Huh?
What are,
They're +1 rings of protection.
okay, so each of you get a +1 ring of protection
That means
because
that
I already
ritual
have
won't hit
one.
me anymore.
What does
Huh?
that give?
Just
Plus
add,
1.
adds 1 to your AC. Write down +1 ring of protection, and it adds 1 to your AC. I already have one, so I mean I could get another one, but diminishing returns. Well, I gotta save a finger for another cool ring.
For another sweet ring.
I feel like they just stack. So you get like 5 + 1 wings. I know it doesn't work that way, but
You're only allowed
October ring.
2 rings, 1 on each hand.
that makes no sense. You have 10 fingers.
Two rings, a
Neck.
AJ, if you
single
were to
set of
put
bracers,
a bunch of
a
rings
necklace,
on
a
each
diadem
finger,
or hat,
it's just gauche.
a cloak
Mr. T
or
does it.
robe.
Are you calling Mr. T ghost?
Mr. T is literally the only human being on the whole face of the earth or any other realm in existence that can get away with it because he's Mr. fucking T.
What class would Mr.
I'm not
T
going to
be?
argue that.
Would he be a barbarian or would he be his own
Yeah,
class?
I mean, I think Joe's been doing pretty well. He's like contemplating. Like, I think that I'm glad that you guys think he looks good. I agree. His hair's looking a little lackluster today, but I mean,
He's
that's
cast
fine.
some really good spells today.
Yeah.
Like, stay in place. you know?
Yeah, no, and I
He's
like.
been virtually invisible to the
Yeah.
enemies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Cast paper
amazing.
sheet. Amazing.
It's
Yeah.
amazing.
Hold person.
All right.
So you take your rest, and at about an hour's
Goodbye.
time, you start to hear clanking coming down the hall. But it sounds like gears mashing and tinkering and sprockets moving.
Sprockets.
Sprockets. This is the time on
Oh,
sprockets
it's
where
now
we
we
dance.
Dance.
What? I don't know what's going on.
Now is the time on Sprockets when we dance.
Yeah, why don't you understand this?
Where's it from?
We
You were
dance.
too young. It's fine.
Aww.
Oh.
AJ.
You're a wee Bobby. A wee barn.
I swear this is the only show that I can do that
A
on.
wee Bobby.
My Friday show, I feel like the old man of the group.
Aw.
The GM doesn't count.
And even then.
Even then, I'm plus like 3, I think, on the nearest person.
Even then, you're a wee Bob.
A wee bairn.
What's it from though?
Saturday Night Live, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean that
Yeah.
show?
Now is the time on Sprockets when we dance.
It's the only dance I do.
Okay, I will heft my shield as everyone else is dancing for some reason I can't understand.
So you see shadows reflecting against the wall, and you see giant wings and bows but squares that are attached to the wings. And you just hear more clanking and
Suddenly we're in Minecraft.
gears moving as they get closer and closer.
Oh, shite.
You might want to stand behind me.
We're in the cell.
We should probably get out of the cell.
We should probably get out of the cell.
Let's get
go
out
hang
of the
on
cell.
hay.
All right, I pull out and I'll take lead and I'll be in guard stance as we go forward.
Touch the monkey.
That sounds dirty.
You may touch my
That was from Sprockets. You may now touch the monkey. Touch it. Love him. Don't worry, everybody. I'll educate him when we get home.
Oh, goodness.
Back when SNL was funny.
So you see two mechanical creatures.
Hang on. I'd like to retroactively add something to what we did on our long rest.
Yeah.
If that's okay.
Yeah.
I would like to take some of the clothes from the corpses and the hay that I fell on and make a scarecrow decoy.
Okay.
So that it looks like there's 4 of us.
Does
Okay.
it look like
Does it look
I
like
name it Sully.
as a tail, staff?
So
Don't be so bold, Sully. They'll kill you if you go this far ahead.
Mage hand.
master. Master tactician.
Yes. That's what I do. I use Mage Hand to pick up
Sully, don't be a hero.
move it forward.
So you see Sully moving forward, very much like Weekend at Bernie's, and he's just kind of waddling down, getting close to the entrance to the hallway, and you see two mechanical creatures come out of the hall, and they are boxes. They look like a 2 foot by 2 foot box cube with wings coming out of the back and skinny legs coming off and skinny arms. And
Does it answer to the name Steve?
click, 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 and you see some eyeglasses shift around on one eye. You see the other one, he has his bow, and he takes an arrow, and he starts walking up.
I use thaumaturgy
He kind of pokes at Sully.
to make Sully say, "Oh, that doesn't feel good at all."
And you just hear them clicking and steam coming off of them, and
Excuse me, but we are here to meet with. Would you please stop that? Ow! We are here to meet with your leader. Ow! Stop that, please! We are here to meet with your leader. Would you please deliver us unto him or her? Them, if they are gender neutral, perhaps.
Literally the best plan that we have had since the census.
Excuse me.
Fucking
To your
genius.
leader, if
And
you please.
he's flicking his monocle, and his wings are flapping a little
I
more.
beg of you, please stop poking me. This is not nice. I quite agree. Please stop. To your leader. Please. I said please.
Pass without my permission.
Excuse me. Thank you. Very much obliged.
And you see them turn around, and each one is on one side of the hall, and they say,
They start guarding Sully.
I guess we're gonna
Follow Sully
at a safe distance.
down the hallway.
and you see them slowly walking, but almost fluttering, almost levitating a couple inches off the air. You see steam blowing out of the back of them. You hear their gears moving. And they keep pointing forward.
I beg of you to stop poking me. I am moving as fast as I can. I'm made of straw, you know. It's not easy keeping my form like this.
And they keep walking down the hallway.
Every once in a while, I make him stop and pick up more of his own stuffing and
restuff him?
And you see one
very,
that
very sorry for this. I'm falling apart today.
and he keeps waving his arrow
Yep.
quickly.
I'm moving as quickly as I can. Just trying to keep myself together.
So do they
under
ever
the
actually look
stress.
back?
Yeah, they see you following.
All right, sorry, because I'm just looking like this the entire time. I can't believe this is working.
Okay, I just want some recognition for the amazing plans that we have come up with that managed to get us to our destinations without anybody, like, with a minimal of violence until the moment in which we choose to become violent.
Usually because we have to. Because
Because-
they call you short.
Because we have to.
Clearly.
Clearly
Clearly.
have no other choice.
We bend over backwards with
We have the most amazing plans, and I don't think get enough recognition for it from that side of the table.
Yep.
Well,
You
clearly, Joe,
either, Joe.
Well, you know,
Sitting there in
Sully
silence.
is clearly on our side.
I don't know. I feel his silent judging.
I have nothing anymore. Like, this goes beyond all reason and logic. Clearly this land is insane, and it takes an insane mind to understand insanity. Go on. I defer to your tactics because clearly they work here.
And are amazing.
They definitely fit the description of
And are
and are
amazing.
amazing.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm moving as quickly as. Oh, please stop.
And they keep waving you forward to go down the hall, and they lead you up into a doorway, and you see them point their arrows.
Yes, I'm moving onward. I'm going.
They're not opening the door for you.
Oh. I will cast another thaumaturgy to slam the door open. Pardon me.
And the door swings wide open, and you see them point their arrows and.
Inward, yes, inward, of course. Yes, I'm going.
I think they mean us as well.
And then they turn their backs to the door and just hold their arrows up proudly, as if they guided you perfectly to your destination.
Thank you very much. That was very nice of you. Yeah.
How tall are these QB dudes?
About 4 feet tall
Yeah.
at most.
Yeah, it's alright. It's alright. I know. He's really freakishly tall. Don't worry about it. Yeah. I mean, how can you even breathe with the air so thin up there? Come on, Sully.
At this point, I'll pull out a little bag of headache powder called it's
Is
magic.
it Nuprin? Little, yellow, different.
I was thinking of.
AJ didn't get that joke either.
I was thinking Linol Thai made this recipe for me.
Can't bring them anywhere.
Or it could be head on, applied directly to the forehead. Head on, applied directly to the
Apply
forehead.
directly to the forehead.
Cecil takes Straw Sully, and how high are the ceilings? Are they high enough to put Straw Sully
Oh
on
yeah,
my
you
shoulders?
could.
Like
They're about
piggyback style?
10-foot tall ceilings.
All right, we'll do that.
Alright,
Unheard.
it works. This clomp, clomp, clomp.
And you walk into this room, and then you hear the door slam behind you as a stone shoots down from the ceiling of the door archway to the floor, and you're now trapped in this walled room. You see 4 gargoyles in each corner that extend from floor to ceiling, and you see each one of these gargoyles has a different orb in its hands.
So there are balls.
Yes, more.
I'm done.
More balls.
I
I
knew
just
I
walk
should have
off-
given them pastries.
I am going to start climbing one of the gargoyles
No,
to
wait.
reach the ball.
I'm gonna grab her by the collar. And just-
And you grab her by the collar, and as you lift her up, you see in the middle of the room 4 smaller gargoyles around a cauldron. And the gargoyles are about the size of Alius, but their mouths are open wide. And around the cauldron, it says, "All is lost, half are fed. If you don't figure this out, you will be dead." And water just starts to rise up out of the floor.
We have
Of
to get
course
the
it's-
balls, Lenny.
Drop.
Splish.
I hate logic puzzles.
Yep,
So
we're dead.
Just going to sit down in the water and wait for the sweet release of death.
So the water's at your ankles now. You see,
My ankles?
yep,
Great.
well, they're almost your knees at this point. Lenny's ankles.
I just wanted an accurate gauge, not a commentary on my freaking height from the GM, sass master. Shit.
So what you do notice is there is a red, a yellow, a blue, and a green ball. What do you say?
The Enrichment Center once again reminds you that Gargoyle Hell is a real place where you will be sent at the first sign of defiance.
It's kind of true.
A red, yellow, blue, and green, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Are there balls on the middle ones, too?
No, you just see the ones on the gargoyles are in their hands, and the mouths are open on the smaller ones.
What's the name? How did the puzzle go again?
All are lost, half are fed. Figure this out, or you'll be dead.
All are lost, half are dead.
Half are fed.
Or half are fed.
Fed.
So 2 of the 4 have to be balls. 2 of the balls have to be in the mouth.
You know, when I was putting this together, I didn't expect
Algernon.
somebody to say that.
Algernon.
But that
Algernon.
makes just,
Algernon.
But you should have.
yeah.
Algernon
Really,
Bolden.
really should have.
Algernon.
I'm done. Algernon's not here anymore.
Well, start with the blue one.
You should have let me start climbing to the balls. It's always about the balls.
The water's at your kneecaps now.
All right, what are the colors again?
Blue, red, green, and yellow.
I'm just gonna drown.
She starts holding her breath.
Are there any
Going
color
under.
markers on the middle ones?
No. But they face there are 4 doors, one that's on each wall of the room, and each small gargoyle faces a door.
How is the water coming into the room?
It's coming up from grates in the floor.
Which is the direction we came from?
You came on the western wall.
All right, let's do east and north. Those balls.
Cecil
get the ball in that
is
one.
going to methodically start sealing each of the holes in the grates one by one.
Okay.
While she does that,
I'm helping.
you
Yes,
get the one on the
Candy
east,
Gambler,
I'll
that
get the one on
happens.
the north. Get the ball.
What colors
What
do
do
you
you
want
want
to
me
use?
to do with the ball?
Get the blue ball. I'll get the red ball. Put the blue ball in the east, I'll put the red ball in the north.
Where? Where?
Do I really have to?
There's like
Water
no other
bubbling
signs
up.
of any
As
other
Allie uses
pieces
like
of the
no,
riddle
wait.
or anything. Like
Not that you see.
Can I spend a drama point to get a clue?
Wrong game.
I know.
I'm sure you could roll for insight for a clue.
Alius is still floating there waiting.
In the mouth. I hate you so much, man.
Snickering, she begins to swim off towards the...
All right. The water is now stomach high.
I'm still plugging crates
You're
individually.
actually, as you're plugging these, the water is getting slower to fill the room.
Success.
Half
We'll
are
be
fed.
saved in no time at all.
All right, so how big are these balls?
A little smaller than a bowling ball.
And how big are the statues?
The statues are about 10 feet tall because they go from floor to ceiling.
How big, how far up do I have to climb now that I have some...
About 6 feet
All
up.
right, so...
But you're already about 4 feet up because
what
of
I
the
mean.
water. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you got another 2 feet. You could just.
All right, so I'm just going to hop up there and
Which color were you going for?
blue.
Okay.
Am I... Hey, Lenny! Am I feeding the blue ball to this gargoyle?
I'm contemplating death right now. The sweet each other release was slow trying death.
Lenny!
Yes, you're putting the blue ball into the mouth of the gargoyle.
Of this gargoyle. This gargoyle's mouth is where the blue ball is going,
Yes.
Lenny?
Lenny, the water is now almost shoulder height.
I'll reach up for the red
is
ball
there-
and then
Can I take off? Like, is
Yeah.
it okay? And then I'm gonna
On which north, south, east, or west?
east.
east.
Okay. And so you pop it in the mouth. You swim down and you pop it in the mouth of this gargoyle, and you hear a gear turn.
I will swim with our red ball to the north.
And as you go towards the north, you hear a gear turn as you click it in, but nothing happens. You almost feel roll a perception.
I really need this to work this time. I had a 15 and then it rolled off and got me a 9, so it was a 10.
That's why you always roll on the table.
You can tell that this is the right ball, just
But the
not in the
wrong
right mouth.
I'm going to take it out. I'm going to swim over to the west side.
So what are you doing? Are you still...
I have probably given up on that and started creating tea leaves.
So, since I have
I don't know.
accurately inserted my blue ball into the correct mouth, I am going to swim my way over to the door that I assume is going to unlock and open when we get this right.
Okay. Which one is that?
What are my options?
North, south, east, and west.
What do you think?
I don't know anymore.
Whatever. I'm
Just
gonna
stay in
pick.
the middle. That way you can always have a 50% chance of being right.
I'm gonna try and unlock the door with my thieves kit.
Why don't you wait until we get the other lock in so it probably automatically opens?
The water is now at the top now, and you're
Because
submerged.
you're the one taking care of that, and I
Sweet silence. Red ball, west side.
Roll me a con save.
Where's my D20? Oh
Can
my
she
god.
not swim?
Oh shit. It's an 18.
All right, you're fine.
Hold up. Oh yeah. All right, sweet, I'm fine.
Okay. Lenny, you put the red ball in the mouth of the western gargoyle, and you just hear click, 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 and then a whoosh like a drain.
As Aliu circles the room,
And
she's
and a
just grinning
whirlpool
at
effect
Lenny.
happens as this water. You see the western or the eastern door fly open. Water is now whirlpooling back into the drains, except for the one that Cecil half clogged up. And the water is rushing out the western side of wall. And you see Alius go flying out the western door.
Can I grab her before she goes by?
Hmm?
All right, I will do so.
How did you like that? How'd you like them balls?
I can let you go.
You wouldn't let me go.
Poor straw, Sully.
Let go, grab her.
Obliterated by the tides.
Lenny, that wasn't funny.
Put her on my shoulders.
Lenny, that wasn't funny.
We've suffered casualties.
Oh,
Poor
Sully.
straw, Sully has been obliterated by the whirlpool.
And you just see straw all around the floor now.
Oh.
A moment of silence for poor straw, Sully.
Press F to pay respect.
What does that even mean?
Hmm?
It doesn't make any sense. Who would do that?
I don't know. No,
Why would you just press F? That's not very respectful.
why would you
should
just
have
continue
a
on like
moment
normal?
where you would stand there and you would just pay your respects. You shouldn't have to press F to pay respects. Oh my goodness!
She just starts walking towards the open door.
This is ridiculous.
Thump, thump, thump. Oh wait, I'm in full split mail, so it's probably thump, thump.
Yeah, you're leaving water gushing behind you as you walk out of this pool.
It's probably a good
Drain
thing I
pool.
didn't need to swim because I don't think I can swim with that much weight on me. Not to mention, I
You
think
were pretty thoroughly anchored to the bottom.
and I maxed out my weight chart for when I made the character. I'm maximum height, maximum weight.
But that doesn't control your buoyancy.
Yeah, but the split mail does,
Yes.
and the full shield, and the great sword, and the spear, and about 50 pounds of gear. I'm anchored.
And the small angry gnome holding you under.
That's the thing that pushed me over the edge. Everything else, light as feather.
Like a feather.
Stiff as a board. Light as a feather. Stiff as a board.
I love you.
Um,
This is
Known
like
each other in high school.
this is like y'all don't even So this is like the 4th time
The crab.
today that we have like said something
Exactly on the
and then
same page.
immediately like unrelated shit, but at the same time.
Oh, the crab.
Yeah.
God bless you.
Took you that long, huh?
God bless you.
I've only seen it twice.
It's all right. You were not a girl in the 90s, so
But Fruza, all
Feruza Balk. Oh God,
Yeah.
hotness.
What happened to her?
Yeah.
She's still an actress.
Is
She's
she?
still acting.
That's
yeah.
rad.
I put
in,
it in the
like,
same
indie
camp as
shit.
Asia Argento.
Who?
Who? I didn't even hear the name.
Asia Argento.
Now I just don't know who that is.
Later.
I think that means she was in porn.
No, she's an actress. Though she has, but she's an actress.
Oh.
That's not. No, I just knew that like later.
Called
Uh-huh.
out. Called
Uh-huh.
out.
You know.
Cecil, as you walk out the door,
Don't Google that.
you hear
kids.
more gears clanking.
But adults, you can.
But,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, go for it.
You
Safe
hear
search off. Live fucking dangerously.
You hear more gears clanking, but this time you see these giant eyeballs with legs and wings flying towards you, almost like they're reading you and looking at you.
Way outclassed in this place. These
It's
guys are
almost
what
like
I think
it
they
almost
are.
feels
Having
like
it
there's
with you.
cameras. This would be like some intelligence gathering device just looking at you, and there's 3 of them
I'm going to.
just floating around.
Oh, wait. Everything I have is wet, so even if I had a scroll, I'm going to write on it. Does anyone have a chalkboard?
Yes. I just carry around a chalkboard, as do all of my people. We are known for carrying around at all times slates and chalk with which to write on them.
I have these papers.
That was sarcasm in case you were unclear.
From the hobgoblin's desk. Those are probably pretty soggy right now.
Oh.
I have these papers. Here you go.
Splat.
Splat.
I'm going to take out my flint, because I do have. Or steel for my sharpening kit, and go against the wall and scrawl again. Are you not entertained yet?
And you see the eyeballs kind of move over to the wall, and they start going back and forth, and it looks like they're trying to read what you wrote. And then they look back at you and make me a con save.
Really?
I'm like on his
No.
shoulders. Do I need to make a save?
Oh, I'm 6.
You get a whiff of this noxious smell, and you immediately freeze and cannot move
Is
in
it a
your.
disease?
No, you're paralyzed for a minute.
I am paralyzed like this.
God damn it, Lenny.
And Alius, you see one of these. You see one of the eyeballs fly down the hallway. The other 2 come running at each of you, or flying towards each of you. And
Did you add a D4 to that?
Why was D4?
Because of the spell you cast.
Oh, that was a minute long. so
yeah,
Alright.
that was a while
It's
ago.
long gone.
Okay.
Magic missile.
Does a 15 hit?
Me? No.
Yes. No? Okay. So you see this eyeball open up into 4 tentacles, and it has a mouth in the middle, and each one of these tentacles kind of hits at you, but misses. The second one goes for Cecil. Miss. Definitely a
that
hit,
kinda
and 22.
Yeah, that hits.
You take
Bad touch. Bad touch. touch!
You see this second one open up into 4 tentacles and poof poof hit you 2 times over the head for 8 points of damage.
Do, 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 do.
Bad touch!
Do, 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 do.
Lenny, make me a con
No,
save.
no.
17.
Okay.
Nope.
You don't know yet. Alius, you have this creature hovering and trying to hit you in front of you. What do you do?
I'm gonna stab at it with my dagger. Like a boss. With a natural 20 to hit.
That hits.
And does that mean that I crit my damage?
Yep.
Sweet. So that means max, right?
No, you double your dice
Oh,
and
so
then
you-
add
yeah.
your damage, your modifier.
7.
And your
is,
modifiers?
Is it flanked?
Yes.
I am on Lenny.
Yeah.
But, so
You'll get sneak attack, so you can do 2d6 on that too, which is
Ooh.
doubled.
7.
so 4d6, if that's also doubled. It feels like cheating, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
It's amazing.
This is what rogues live off of.
17,
Yeah.
18, 19,
And it just
20,
started to get good
21,
for her.
22.
Yeah.
So you jump up onto this as it's distracted by Lenny, who is just coming out of his paralysis, and you take a dagger and poke it into one tentacle, the next tentacle, and rip it into 2 pieces, and jump down as this creature is split in half.
I'm just imagining you're so holding like either end like this. Just like, take the blood. Are you not entertained?
Cecil.
This
Cecil
is
points at the one that attacks her and says,
Bad touch! No! Excuse me! You were not dismissed! Magic missile!
and shoots the other one that's trying to get away.
Okay.
If it's within like an obscene
You
distance,
can
I
easily
can still
hit it.
hit it.
Yeah.
Because I took extended range. Right.
No.
No,
No.
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 Yeah, that was still a streak of
Whoa.
7.
Whoa, that was 3 1s and a 3. Wow.
That was a streak of 7 ones in a
You
row.
need to stop with that one.
I think that's.
It's had a bad night. It needs some time
So
to
long.
recharge and heal.
Farewell.
Avida
saying
goodbye.
I'm going to eat you!
This is why you don't feed tribbles after midnight. That's how that works, right? That's cute.
What was the total? What was it? 7, 12 points? Okay. And you see, you hit it with all of these missiles, but you still see it running.
Yeah, well,
Yep.
obviously, because I rolled all ones again.
Alius, this tentacle being is in front of you, and it whips all of its tentacles at you.
Come at me!
16 hit?
That's a tie.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So the one that was attacking attacking Cecil's now attacking Alius.
Yep.
And you don't get disadvantage because I'm frozen. Let it go.
It knocks you with 2 of its tentacles, and right in the face for 11 points of damage.
Holy shit!
How much life do you have?
Well, 10 now.
I only have 12 left.
Total?
Left.
Oh, left.
Yeah. 20 total.
Lenny!
I have 20 hit points total.
Lenny, you can move your
I have
upper
21
body at this
total.
point.
We are
But,
squishy.
Is 21? I guess so.
Alius is in between you and this creature.
We're lovers, not fighters.
It's true.
Or great! As I fall, just like until I sort of fall over, and as I'm falling over, full
Don't
cleave.
That's not.
Okay, first roll me
No.
a acrobatics check.
Acrobatics? Why couldn't it be athletics?
Sure, athletics. That works.
I will take athletics. So that's a +6 versus a +1.
It wasn't 7 in a row because I had one in between.
10.
Okay. Roll me to hit.
Eight.
So you get up and you say, what did you say?
Orc rage.
Orc
Not
rage!
as powerful as no
And
rage.
you fall over and land on top of Alius.
Am I taking damage?
No.
Okay.
But you are kind of flattened out on the ground right now. Alius, what do you want to do? Lenny is now on top of you.
I am going to. Can I use him as hiding and attack from the hiding position? I mean, I had to ask. Well, I am going to try and Lenny, get off me, and crawl out from under him.
You will get sneak attack
Oh,
because it's within 5 feet
Yeah.
of both Cecil and Lenny.
and then I'm going to sneak attack this fucker.
Yeah.
Excellent.
You also have advantage on the roll.
On the attack roll?
Yes.
Thank God. $18 to hit.
You hit.
All right. So then I get 2d6 plus my 1d4.
Mm-hmm.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 damage. No, 11. No, 12. Yeah, 12 damage.
Okay. So you jump up and you stab it in the back repeatedly, and you just hear gears meshing and crippling and clanking and popping out of place. Cecil, you see the one eyeball that you shot with the magic missile is still running down or flying down the hallway, and the one there is one right next to you that is being attacked by Alius.
Yeah, I'll cast another magic missile at the one that's still trying to escape,
Okay.
rolling entirely different dice.
No freaking way.
I feel like you need a hug.
I feel like I need to buy new dice.
I've never seen so many ones before.
It's a lot of ones. But there's also a 3. A 3 is almost a 4, and a 4 is awesome. I love you.
I love you too. 8 points of damage.
You see, as you shoot your missiles down the hallway, you see one of the wings get blown off of this creature. So now it's kind of flying in a circle as it tries to fly down the hallway. And you can just see bits and gears falling out of the bottom of it like a piñata.
A shitty pinata without any candy.
Alius, this monstrosity is turning around to...
Protection is now in effect if I can move my arms.
Yep, you can.
Disadvantage then.
Oh, okay.
You are a bad person. Someone over on the other side of the wall was like, "Stop, you're a bad person."
Does an 18 hit?
18? Fuck yeah, it hits.
Okay.
I helped you a little bit.
You take 6 more points of damage as one of its tentacles, as it's turning around, whaps you right across the chest.
I am at 4 hit points.
Lenny, you can move now.
I can only take one action, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I should have done this last round. Oh well. Alright, I'm gonna get on a knee and then go from my fallen position upwards in the upwards cleave.
Okay.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
It hits.
Thank goodness.
And does 1 damage.
Oh, is it literally impossible for me to get less than 8 damage?
He said moments before.
11 damage.
So you Hadouken up into this
Hadouken.
beast and take
Or
your
Hadouken.
sword. Yeah, take your sword and just cleave it in half. Yet somehow, as you cleave it, all of the tentacles fall back into you and form a tentacle hat of gears and gears on top of you.
Really?
Ah!
Aloysius, the only thing you see left that's moving is the eyeball that Cecil has been shooting, but that's about 60 feet down the hallway.
You have a shiny bow.
Yeah, can I shiny bow
Sure.
that shit? All right. Uh, 12 to hit.
You fire your arrow, and it just this thing is moving in a circular pattern, and your arrow just kind of misses as it passes by the creature.
After I take my shot, I'm also going to close some distance.
Okay. So you're about 30 feet away from it now. Cecil, you still see this half-flying ball.
Gosh
Eyeball.
darn it! Burn, sucker! Firebolt!
That's a 13.
And you cast a firebolt, and as you cast it, it hits Aloysius' arrow that was stuck in the wall and incinerates it.
Gosh darn it! It's just ridiculous!
And this thing moves another 40 feet down the hallway.
Away from us?
Yep.
It's trying to escape.
Lenny, this is about 100 feet away from you right now.
And he's, so running is double your speed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to start running. I'm going to pick up Aloysius with my bonus action, Cure Wounds, and then hurl her forward.
You got fastball special me? Your fucking cure wounds better do some serious shit, man.
Does 13 points do enough?
Oh, 13? Yeah, that's all right.
I actually maxed out on my roll.
She's like, gets out her daggers. Yeah!
Dun dun.
Roll me to hit. Actually, roll me a strength check first.
D10. Okay. 18.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Oh, yeah.
That's crit.
So is that the whole double thing again?
Yes.
Is this ridiculous fucking
4d6,
bullshit?
2d4.
What? Hold up.
Don't roll my d4, apparently. They're all evil.
Dun,
This
dun.
is this.
I like,
feels
seriously,
this
I
feels
want
like
to buy
cheating.
all new dice right now.
Or
Except for
add
my
Card
d20s,
Kingdom.
which are decent.
6.
But, like, I am ready to buy, to, like,
11,
put all of these,
12,
retire
13, 14,
all of
15,
these dice.
16,
All of
17,
them.
18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26 damage.
Buy all new dice.
Holy
You
crap.
get flown onto this eyeball that is circling around.
29 damage. I
And
forgot my dex.
You kind of you stick both of your daggers into it so you get a grip and you can put your feet on it so you're riding it.
Flying gnome raid!
Flying gnome range attack.
Flying no raid! What?
Kill it. What do you want to do?
So she digs her daggers into it, plants her feet. You will not run away from Aliens of Clan TV! Ah!
And
And tears the goddamn thing apart, lands in hero pose.
and that's where we'll end our game today.
It should have been a fucking barbarian.
It's better that you're not.
It is better than I'm
It's
not.
so much better that you're not.
Congratulations. You rode a
melting-
dragon. You went down slippery slides. You got trapped in
I
a
rode
cage.
a dragon. I rode. I was gonna call you Eddie, Lenny.
You gave a giant statue a pastry.
I got to make several ball jokes. And then I fucking critted twice on some eyeballs.
I defied odds that would have made C-3PO pee himself.
Yes.
Aww.
I managed to fall over my face.
That's all right, everybody. Alius is here to save you.
I feel like that's the name of this episode.
Alius here to save you. Yeah. Fantastic.
All in all, I'm really happy with how that went. Sorry.
No, the session was great. The dice are a little
Stupid
upset.
dice.
A little upset about the dice.
Stupid
A little
dice.
upset about the dice.
Am I still it?
Yeah.
Fuck. Thanks for watching, everybody. I had a lot of fun. I'm Elizabeth Bold. You fucking know who I am.
Damn.
You know who I am.
Damn.
You know my name. And what am I doing this week? Shit. Well, tomorrow is AJ and my anniversary. So we're going to attempt to go out for dinner.
Maybe.
But there has been a trend the past X number of years where we have been able to do nothing for our anniversaries.
Wait, why?
So
Just something always comes up?
yeah, I mean, this is a pretty busy time of year for game dev.
Mm-hmm.
So AJ's usually crunching or doing some kind of, long hours, whatnot. For those of you who didn't know that we're married. Every
there are,
once
like,
in a while,
people that-
no, yeah, every once in
Yeah.
a while, people which is fine. It's fine. I liked it and I put a ring on it. And you gotta lock that shit down. Then sometimes it just goes wandering, and then it's like, what? Lost in the woods. And it's exactly how
So
it
what
happens.
she's saying is if she hadn't married AJ, he would be lost in the woods right now.
Yeah. Would you consider that accurate?
I'm trying to think of lyrics from Into the Woods, and they're not coming to me.
That's all right. So gonna try to do that tomorrow, and then hopefully gonna be continuing Alien Isolation on
And that-
Wednesday
No,
on
that's
my
Thursday.
stream. Thursday.
Wednesday is.
Well,
Thursday.
I mean,
Oh, on
I mean,
Wednesday.
Wednesday is
God,
not
I'm doing
too
so
far
much
from
shit.
that.
Wednesday, I'm gonna be over on Geek Space TV, playing
Yeah.
episode 4 of Leviathan.
I think I've
Distant
heard of that
Stars.
place.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. You should check it out. And then Thriller Thursday, and then on Sunday, I don't know. We'll see. Who the fuck knows? It's all up in the air. I'm really tired. What are you doing?
I'm not streaming tomorrow because it's Tuesday and I don't usually do that. And I'll be working on stuff behind the scenes at the Geek Space.
Ooh.
And then Wednesday, I am trying to figure out why I can't stream from my apartment because my internet keeps crapping out. So I'll be doing some test streams from the Geek Space using the rig that I normally use to broadcast from my house.
Huh.
Trying to figure out if it's the rig or the internet. Yeah, so that's going to be exciting. But if it actually works, then I may end up trying to do some sort of crafting stream.
Ooh.
But maybe not. Maybe I'll just play like The Sims because Babiana is formed.
Would you make
Ready to be
dice
born.
bags?
No.
Oh.
I mean, I might make another one or two.
If you do like a crafting stream, what would you craft?
Well, I need to start hanging the acoustic foam in the studio. And there's a way to do that that doesn't permanently adhere it to the walls using you use a glue gun and some poster board on the back of the acoustic panels, and you glue those and you let that set, and then you put command strips on it, and then you put the command strips on the wall because the command strips will come back off.
Yeah.
So I would possibly do some of that, or I would make another one of these skirts, the swishy skirts.
Oh, it is a nice skirt.
So But I don't know that I want to cart all that stuff over to the studio. So we'll see. I'll be doing something on Wednesday. And then running behind the scenes and playing games and stuff. It's not really very exciting, so we should probably move on.
I think it's exciting.
Thanks.
Oh,
I think
yeah,
it's
right.
exciting,
Eric always
but
gets
not
to go
for, like,
last.
most people.
It's not fair.
Because he cheats.
I mean,
Wait, no.
it's technically his show.
Yeah, but
Our show.
Technically on his channel.
fine. All right. Let's see. What am I doing? Tonight I'm going to be trying to get some more stuff onto the Geek Space Wiki for Exalted.
Yeah.
Shit.
Tomorrow, anniversary.
Aww.
So hopefully we get to go have a nice dinner, just two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. You and I.
This shit's why I married him.
Wednesday, I'll be not doing much, but except watching the
That's fine. You don't watch my show. It's fine.
No,
It's cool.
nope,
It's
not
fine.
all.
No, it's
Leviathan.
fine. No, it's
I've
fine.
watched every one of
No,
your episodes.
no,
Anyway,
it's fine. It's fine.
Thursday
All three
is
of them.
Friday though is Games of Divinity, and I'll be on that on Geek Space TV.
Yeah.
And then are we doing anything this weekend? One or two things.
Well, we're doing a personal thing.
We're doing personal things, and I might be getting World of Darkness stuff for someone. I don't know.
Yeah.
Who.
I
Someone
mean,
who
what?
might be down there.
What?
Are you really gonna? Are you
Well,
really
like we're up here.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
down there.
Team Power Top?
Hi.
Hey.
So what are you doing, Eric?
A lot. Tomorrow on the Penny Arcade channel, we have Acquisitions Intoxicated. Jerry Holkins.
Twitch.tv/Penny Arcade.
Yes. Jerry Holkins and myself run a beer show where we brew beers inside of the Acquisitions Incorporated lore. And tomorrow we're tapping another round of the Red Larch Regular, and we're brewing Barley a Horse, which is based off of Coriander, the horse from the C-Team episode. So join us for that. Later that night, we have Amateur Hour, our other D&D show, at 7 p.m. Thursday, I got super excited about painting minis this weekend, so I might, if I can figure out how to set up the cameras, I might paint some Warhammer minis. If you guys want to check that out, I don't know how fun it'll be, but I'd rather be talking to somebody while I'm doing it.
Hey, creative streams are cool.
Yeah. So we'll
Yeah,
do that.
Twitch.
Yeah, Twitch.
Sorry. A little salty about that.
And yeah, so that's this week. So if not, we'll see you next Monday for some more Mayhem and Misfits. Bye, everyone.
Bye. Now we'll just maintain eye contact
green dye that's trying to-
awkwardly
This is a little bit awkward. Just
while
staring.
he
I'll tell
goes
you.
over
It's
to
It's
the
fine.
PC.
You are all wonderful. We're going to stare
Yeah.
deeply into your
Ah,
eyes.
this is kind of creepy though.
You
It looks
will
like I'm looking at
join
your
us.
soul.
You will
Yes,
watch the
minions.
show.
Yeah.